RussFactorShow!
Bruh.
You thought we were dead.
Oh, but we're here.
We're still alive. It's been a couple weeks. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the big program. Back in action. I took all this shit to fucking Kansas City. I think I streamed for like an hour on Twitter once.
That's it?
Yeah, we did a lot of off-air
I'm about to get hornswoggled.
Call of Duty.
Oh, dang it. I thought we were going to win that one. Oh, man. They got us, guys. Well, don't worry, squad. We'll get them next time. Stay blazing. you.
I bet they love it.
I think I'm about ready to. I don't know if I'm going to take that on the air, though. That's the thing. But I'm about ready to start hitting that record button.
You
And
should.
get some clips. I just think that there's so much fucking downtime in certain matches that I don't know about doing it on the air. It's just, I think I'll just hit record and get the best that I can out of it and feature it somewhere on the air and then
Get
on
some good
TikToks
cuts.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Look at that. We got them, guys. These guys are trash. What are these DMZ bots?
People love it. See?
And then she said hot to a spit on that thing. It was the funniest shit we ever heard.
Oh, my God.
R.I.P. Diddy. Gone too soon.
So I did a lot of that on my break in Kansas City on Call of Duty. Anyways, we're back here with you this week. I believe we're back here with you next week. We probably won't be here the week after because I'm not even getting home until like 2 hours from now, and I'll be fresh off a big old long one in Las Vegas.
You and those trips to Las Vegas.
Yeah, we're going back. I'm going back a little earlier because the wife has to go out there for a work thing. So I was like, yeah, I'll just piggyback off of that and stay at where you're staying for a couple days. And then I got free stay all lined up from my play the last couple times this year down on Fremont over at The D. Whatever. I'm never going to get a hotel at the Circa.
No.
Same owners, but yeah. I had 3 nights at the D, 4 nights at Golden Gate, or casino rates at Circa. I was like, I'll take my chances over at the D. It's pretty much right across the street from the hotel I stayed at last time. It's right down from Circa. I stayed at the Fremont Hotel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but we're going down there. Me and my pal Slot Master and a few of the gang are going down, and Slot Master and I are gonna go hit up the big Gaming Global Expo that has all the new slot machines and stuff. There's an expo hall in there that apparently content creators are able to film at and stuff. So we're hoping to get some good stuff down there while we're down, and
You got to share what Konami's doing and Sammy.
see what they got going on.
Yeah.
See what they got
Those are
going on.
relevant companies.
We'll have that going on though, but yeah, here for the next couple weeks. This week we got a little recap for you of all the happenings that happened this week with
So many happened.
with the big things in Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's over yet. I mean, it's stuff that
There's little things.
little bits. Like I think Konami was like streaming a Street Fighter tournament or some shit.
Capcom did
or
a thing.
Capcom, sorry.
Yeah.
That we just saw on. Oh, it's right there still. Look at him. Look at him. Street Fighter. But yeah, it's just stuff like this now. Everything that's big and major has been shared. But yeah, I think this thing goes on until. I mean, I think this is the end of it right here.
The end of the important stuff.
Yeah.
I don't think anything important comes after this. Koei Tecmo did their thing. Xbox did their thing. Yeah.
I got a filling yesterday, and
You still sore?
God, like up here under my cheek, like they fucking.
They went into
They
you.
numb you up, man. They fucking got me all numbed up, and they were drilling on me. It was like a NASCAR pit stop. I was drooling everywhere. I'd never had that quick of a just violent job going on getting a filling.
Ooh.
But tooth feels fine.
That's good.
It's just wherever they hit when they did the little syringe.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
They get you.
I don't think I used to get. Like when I was little and get fillings, I don't think they used to shoot my gum.
I guess it depends on where they work.
Yeah.
They go up more in the face now. It's crazy.
Yeah, because I remember they do the little local one, the little thing, and then I used to get pinched with this thing, and they do it in your cheek.
Yeah.
And it would just numb this whole area. But now they centralize it, and my fucking half my nose was numb yesterday. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But I think I'm fine. It's just a day after, and boy, they really got at me in there, and yeah, it's tender. So got my medicine, so don't worry about me. Russ Factor's doing just fine. Coming up a little later tonight, we're going to check out a brand new game DannyHyphen just picked up. It's a racing game, a little rally game.
Yeah.
So we have that. And then we'll probably slide on into some retro games, things of that nature.
We got a
That is
bunch.
the agenda for the evening. What have I been playing? Well, I mean, I played a lot of Call of Duty while I was gone.
You're about that Call of Duty. What else?
What else did we? Oh, they got the season 6. It's all spooky and Halloween now.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah, all the spooky stuff.
Okay, so you're on that.
Yeah, finally. They've had it a couple times. I've never gotten into it, but this time I finally got into a mode called Horde Point. It's hard point, but zombies spawn everywhere. And it's really nice because you get like zombie perks like insta-kill and nukes and stuff. You get that insta-kill and just go to where they're spawning at and shit and just start blasting, and you just get all 3 of your kill streaks pretty much like within 10 seconds. So.
Oh, sick. Yeah. That's a good time. That sounds like it'd be fun.
Yeah, and then they've got an infection mode, and then they've got Zombie Royale over on Rebirth Island.
Huh.
And then they had this boring thing that I didn't care about called Purgatory, which was this 2-hour-long sandbox, basically, with objectives. And I don't think XP counted for anything, but it was mainly for grinding, like, camos and challenges. So if you got, like, a challenge, you get, like, 2,500 XP. You got that. But, yeah, none of the regular XP seemed to do it. And it made sense. I was like, oh, you just go in here and grind this for 2 hours. And, oh, my battle pass is done. No, not quite. Yeah, I didn't care about that mode too much, but yeah, spooky Halloween stuff. I got Daryl from The Walking Dead as an operator now, so that was fun. Daryl's in there. I picked him up.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's got old Norman in there.
Old Norman's
in
there.
Norm.
Old Norm.
Norm?
Yep, Norm. Yep. So what else have I been playing? Nothing much, really. I was trying to think if I was playing anything else relevant. No.
I was playing something relevant. I was playing that Castlevania Dominus collection.
Yeah, you were talking about getting that last time, and you picked it up.
Yeah, it's all 3 of the DS games, and then they give you the arcade. I guess there's a game called Haunted Castle in the arcade.
Ooh, spooky Haunted Castle.
And then the developers of the people that actually ported the game over made their own version of Haunted Castle reimagined or whatever, and it's awesome. It's actually like a different tuned game. It's the same but different. Like it's pretty cool. Nice. But man, the draw is those Castlevania DS games because you get all 3 of the DS games, which are like some of the best ones. Like people don't really like yell about Dawn of Sorrow. Like Dawn of Sorrow was a lot of fun. People like the game before that on Game Boy Advance, but the one that I played a lot was Portrait of Ruin, which is the second game that was on the DS, and you get to play, you switch between 2 characters, and you can go at the castle and you get different abilities and all that stuff. That's the one to play. Like there's no other way to really play that unless you're doing the emulation thing or doing the DS stuff. But you also get Order of Ecclesia too, which is I didn't really get into that much. As a third game.
I like how it looks like a crazy effect. That's my hair.
Oh, your hair's just steaming. You're like that character from Camardi High School.
It's a thing. Look,
yeah, I know.
Smokestack, guys. It's not my hair.
No,
I'm not lit on fire or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a character in a show that does the exact same thing.
I feel like I played something else, but
what did you play? I played 2 different DS games. Where are you?
I mean, we played some retro games while I was out there, but nothing crazy. I mean, we played some Bushido Blade. We played some ball game.
Oh yeah,
because I took my Xbox
Fusion Frenzy
Xbox emulator out there and popped my games on. I got a little library of Xbox games.
Nice.
I have been playing a lot of on my PC with the emulation. My copies of Forza Horizon 1, and then the Xbox 360 version of 2, which is like a better version of 1. That's about it.
Yeah.
They're basically the same game, and they have the same bugs in that emulator.
Yeah, Sumo Digital, I guess, made that one.
Yeah. It's just you're not stifled to the road in 2. But the one on the Xbox One was basically a fucking different game. Had a very similar map, but it looked better on the Xbox One.
Oh yeah,
and
more open world stuff.
The 360 version didn't get any DLC like Storm Island, anything like that.
Nothing cool.
Yeah, it's cool to have. It's like, all right, these are just games you can't normally play on PC, especially that first one. So pretty cool to be able to check those out on PC a little bit with my Blackmagic app lossless scaling to get 60 FPS.
Oh yeah, that thing.
It upscales everything to 1440p. Pretty good shit. So that's about it. I've been eyeing that Space Marine game, but I got that trip coming up and Starfield DLC. I would, if I had nothing else going on, I would have probably bought it by now. But I'm gonna wait a little while because it's gonna be a game that I'm pretty sure after seeing what I've seen that I'm gonna sink a good 40-50 hours into.
Yeah.
In my first sitting.
Is it that one? Is it just like a single player game?
I think it might have some co-op aspects, but yeah, it's a single player
It's
kind
like
of.
50 hours long.
Yeah, it's gonna have ongoing content.
Oh, okay.
Whole season pass, with actual content as the updates, things like that. So.
Huh.
Yeah, pretty good deal. I got the version already picked out. I'm gonna get that Ultimate Edition, and hopefully get it for like $50 when I finally get around to wanting to play Space Marine 2.
Space Marine.
And there'll be a nice little bit of content in there for me already ready to go. So I'm excited about that. But not yet, not ready.
It's not time yet.
Not ready, but I think it's gonna look real nice because they said they were. I guess it didn't come out at launch, but I'm guessing it's out by now. Is that they already were cooking up. It just wasn't ready for launch for this month. The ultra-wide support.
I think it's out now.
Cool. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. I think I heard something about that coming out.
'Cause that shit's going to look crazy on the G9, on the Odyssey G9.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
You're going to
boy.
want wide.
What happened out there this week? Well,
We got a couple things that happened. Just two.
the snowy state of play.
Sony State of Play.
That's not what it says in my document.
Oh, I must have misspelled it. Oops, sorry.
It's not what it says on the teleprompter, Danny
Oh,
Hyphen.
sorry. I must have misspelled it.
I'm Ron Burgundy. I'm just going to start wherever I want on here. The
Yeah.
PlayStation Pro, we all found out was coming. The pre-orders opened.
Oh,
I guess the special edition $1,000 bundle, which was a special gray. All the items in this were gray like a PS1. Special edition PS5 Pro with stand included. The disc drive with the gray cover to match. A PlayStation controller that's gray and special edition themed.
Yeah.
And a PlayStation Elite controller with case and kit.
You get all of this.
And a charger. And I think they made the sides of the little charger gray too.
Oh, here's the. I'm just gonna send you the. Oh, gotta open Discord again. Jeezy Pete's. I'm gonna send you the link to the PlayStation 30th Anniversary Limited Edition Bundle Console. Blah 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 blah.
Oh, you got your Discord working again. I remember last time you had to email me the news.
Yeah, it was out of control. But everything is working now. Here, you can click on that and open that
Let's
up.
take a little peek here.
That's
So
what they're
this was
hawking
not
at you.
this was not the bundle here.
Yeah, it's not part of it. The portal's just dumb.
Basically, this was the bundle. Add a carrying case for this special controller, and there you go. They were slinging this one for $1,000. They made 12,500 of them, or 12,300 of them. It was a weird number.
1, 2, 3. I don't know.
Yeah, and they were gone within 10 minutes.
Scalpers got them like that.
Everybody was having trouble. Even people that said it was in my cart, ready to go. Once they got to checkout, it all gummed up. They had some sort of crazy queue system on PlayStation Direct where you had to sit there for over an hour a lot of times. What's crazy though is once this sold out and 1 hour passed, you logged in and it'd be like less than a minute because everybody was done.
Damn.
So they didn't sell out of the PlayStation Pro regular.
Never did.
Which is interesting. And there's a lot of thoughts on this that, no, they have plenty of these. And I'm like, they don't just magically go, oh, we have plenty. They had a set number of them. Yeah. And from what I think I gathered, the PlayStation 4 Pro at launch sold 1.4 million units.
Okay.
So,
Can you still buy one of these?
yeah, I believe so. Let's find out.
I'm curious. I wonder if I can still buy one. Not that I'm going to fucking buy one.
Let's find out.
This-
Let's get us a console here.
This generation is a wash.
PlayStation 5 Pro.
Buy now, but real
Order
now.
And if it says sign in to buy, then it is available. If it says unavailable, yep.
It
You
is
can
available.
You can still get one of these a day and a half later.
$700 no disc drive.
Yeah. So
$780 if you want the disc drive.
my guess is I don't even know if they made 1 million units. Just based on the fact that the special edition one, they only did 12,000 of them.
Yeah.
I would expect, at least 25 to 50,000.
Why such a low number on a?
Because I think even though
in-demand
this
thing?
didn't need to happen, they still looked at stats and knew that the interest was going to be a little low. Because at this point, A, the economy fucking sucks. And this generation has done nothing to boast either console to its full potential.
There's no reason to buy these. Don't buy these.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna play on your PS5 Pro? Tell me right now.
Astrobot.
You can play that on your PS5 normal.
Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered.
You can play that on your PS4.
Spider-Man 2.
You can play. No, that's a PS5 game. But still, that's not no.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that they had a lot of they ran the numbers and saw like, we're gonna make a little money off of this, but yeah, something tells me that they had about maybe 1 million units total, and they've still got plenty. So
they shouldn't have done this.
No, it's really weird that they did, because we've talked about this for a while. Is there's just nothing going on this generation with console games that even begins to warrant a mid-gen upgrade.
There's nothing.
You know, and you'll hear a lot about how like the Xbox side, there was this little issue between, you know, their two consoles, a lower powered, lower spec'd one, and the X. So what's interesting there is the Series X. And they've pretty much already said it. The Series X was the replacement for a mid-gen refresh this generation for Xbox. As we got it right out the gate. And here you go. And it shaped out just like that. A majority of Xbox owners are Series S owners. And, you know, there's less X's out there than Series X's. Series S's, S's, and C's, and Series P's, and Q's, and the Series R.
None of those.
The whole alphabet. But yeah, it's just, you know, I mean, what the fuck's going on this generation to even warrant a few more frames? And
I don't know why developers are complaining. None of these games warrant like extra hardware. They're just throwing crap at no. Every game made this generation can run on the Series S, and if a developer tells you otherwise, they're lying to you.
Yeah. And a lot of the interesting thought now is they've already had Digital Foundry going to town on this and saying that, you know, I mean, it still doesn't quite hit what would have been promised on all games.
Yeah.
And that 864p is coming around a lot. And somebody made a good point today. It's like, I mean, if we're at this point in this and you can't do that, it's like, then why aren't we just upscaling 720p? Because I think we'll have just fine getting those few extra frames that are dipping. If we weren't doing it from 840 to whatever, is do a lower res, and then you're not going to upscale it to the exact same resolution. It's going to be a lower upscale, but you're still going to get most of that fidelity that you would in a fidelity mode, and still get your frames. But now they do it these weird reses, and we're still seeing that. Apparently, it's going to struggle hitting 60 FPS on certain titles still. I mean,
it's embarrassing.
Grand Theft Auto running 4K 60 on this, that's a dream. Nobody's expecting that at this point, I don't think.
It's a pipe dream is what it is. It's a pipe dream.
Red Dead, I don't think there's going to be any patches for that, so that'll still run at 30 FPS on the PlayStation Pro.
Damn.
That's a last-gen game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Xbone, PS4.
Yeah. So, this thing is still available, and at this point, when it comes out, I think that you're easily going to be able to go down to a Walmart and a Target, and they're going to have a limited stash, but they'll be available for you.
Yeah.
And they will sell these passively. When someone's looking for a PlayStation, they might just spot the extra and go for the Pro. But I mean, you've really you gotta have an existing library, and then believe in that library enough that you want to pay the extra money.
It's gotta be worth the damn.
I'm still on my launch model. I mean, they came out with Slims. Those didn't provide any better.
I barely turned that shit on.
They didn't provide any better hardware or anything. They just cheapened shit up and gave it to you in a smaller form factor.
Yep, that's all I did. Made it smaller.
I'm guessing the Pro goes back to closer to the original size, or is it the size of a fucking Slim? It's got to be the size of a Slim because of all those fucking.
It's thereabouts, I bet.
Yeah, because of the way like the disk drive. It's the same disk drive for the Slim model.
So it's probably the same form factor, just a different procedure. I don't know.
That's fucking nuts, man.
Maybe I wonder if we're gonna hear about overheating or weird shit.
I don't know. You don't really hear about that with PlayStations.
Well, you hear about the PS4 Pro. It sounded like a jet engine.
Yeah, but this is the PS5, and they've been all right. And
I haven't heard any bad stuff about the PS5.
That vertical shit ended up being pretty much a farce.
Yeah.
That was not a widespread issue that anyone really reported.
Oh, the leaky stuff?
Yeah.
Not yet.
So I don't think there'll be. I mean, the people already say their PlayStations get loud, but ours don't because we keep. But a lot of people keep them like in fucking like entertainment centers where they can't breathe. Of course they get loud.
They're dirty.
But
you
I
gotta
think
vacuum your place. When's the last time you vacuumed your PlayStation, Russ?
Never.
You better vacuum your PlayStation.
I got in there to install a hard drive, an SSD, like 2 years in, and it was like pristine inside of it.
Yeah.
I never used it.
Sits on the floor. I remember sitting on the skis on the floor.
It was sitting.
Nothing happened.
It was sitting here in the studio for like 6 months straight, just sitting on the floor.
Nothing.
Now it's sitting behind my TVs and stuff in there with plenty of room to breathe, but it never breathes because I don't turn it on. What am I gonna do? I don't even have PlayStation Plus anymore.
Well, you canceled the whole deal.
Just let it expire.
Damn. You don't even get those. What games am I getting? Oh, I'm getting Doki Doki Literature Club Plus next month.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
And something else.
It's a censored version of Doki Doki too.
Something else. What was it?
I don't know, some garbage. Let's see.
I think it was all right.
Free game. Oh, I can't type in free game dumpster.
It was all right, whatever it was.
Oh, I got the show 24. I was playing that.
That's on Xbox.
Yeah, I know.
Free on Game Pass.
So you get WWE 2K24, Doki Doki, and Dead Space Remastered.
Yeah, Dead Space. I knew it was something all right. So that's a decent free game to get for your little library.
I got that for $8 on Xbox.
Yeah. I think I ended up getting it for free somewhere. Epic? Yeah,
probably.
Epic.
Epic's one of those ones. WWE 2K24. I think I played the demo of that.
Yeah, so that happened. And then they also had all the other things. You can get everything on there, though. Like, they're not out of stock of anything.
No, you can just
I mean,
buy
part of it is definitely because we aren't, like, in a major chip shortage anymore. So they were able to have these things, but, you know, like, I don't believe anyone who's like, they can restock as many as they want. No, they have a set number.
Yeah.
They have a set number.
They don't want to order a bunch because they want to save money.
Yeah.
They're cutting costs as much as they can on everything. That's why when you open your PS5 box, it's empty. It's like dead air.
Yeah.
It's wrapped in a bunch of just goofy styrofoam garbage, and it's shoved in there with egg crates.
We were talking about that
Sad as
earlier,
shit.
how our Xbox unopening was like a whole fucking experience. And you basically open it up, and there was shit wrapped around it, and it was like, hello, gamer. Get ready for next gen.
Your console king.
Yeah, yeah. And then the fucking protective layer around it, you could tell it was hand wrapped. And, and they it was like Christmas presents, man. They took their Scotch tape and went, set it in there, put the little wrap around it, stick it in the foam.
It's nuts.
Close her down and put the nice, terrible piece of tape on there that doesn't rip your box when you want to get inside of it.
Yep.
Yeah, PlayStation's just like fucking grab the unit, wrap it in the white fucking protective thing, shove 2 egg crates in it, and bam, in the box.
In the cheapest
Dude,
box.
I ripped my box opening the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, it's the cheapest shit.
I didn't even mean to. I didn't care. But, like, I ripped my box when I opened my PlayStation 5. Because it was just this flimsy, thin, you know, if it got wet, the box would disintegrate, basically, kind of box.
The cheapest box.
Whereas the Xbox... we don't have one out here.
It was dense as all
Like,
get out.
yeah, you knock on that shit, and it's like...
Yeah, solid. It's like a bank vault in there.
Love it. So, and you said the Series S was similar?
It was in just egg crate, but it was in a similar fashion where you open the console and
it was presented to you.
Yeah, it's presented in a nice package. It's cheap, but hey, it's a lot more secure than a console floating around in some egg crate and styrofoam. Like,
I want to see that. Let me just take a little quick peek.
Yeah.
Hey,
everyone.
Hey, bud.
It's a really simple package.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Just kind of like an egg crate thing. You can open it with one hand.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah. Boop. That's what everyone says when they open that thing. Like, damn.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Much smaller.
There you go. So, yeah, I mean, it's not as much of a premium experience as the Xbox Series X, but still better than just wrapped up, tossed in, and pull it out. Make sure you don't drop it.
Yeah, Series X is like better than Razer packaging. Like opening it up, it's super nice.
Surprised I didn't have a glossy letter from Papa Phil in it when I opened it.
God, that would have went over well too. They actually had a little letter.
Yeah. So, what else went on with PlayStation this week?
We had that whole state of play. You can just click on that and we can watch it.
Right here?
Yeah, it's the top one. It's that link.
All right. I'm going to make a drink while we start with the Astrobot thing.
Astro Bizzle.
Here you go. I'm gonna run and make a drink, ladies and gentlemen.
You want to make one for me?
Sure.
Sweet. And I will narrate whatever garbage this is.
Are you playing, bud?
Yes. PlayStation Studios. Oh, I need another Coke too. Oh yeah. Are those Helldivers? There they go. Forced Soul. I mean, Astrobot. Speed run levels? Okay. Better do the level this specific way or you're never gonna finish. Oh. Bots. There he goes. No. Free add-on coming fall 2024.
Hi everyone.
Hey,
I'm
free is
Nicholas
good. I'll
Dissay,
take
the
it.
Studio head at Team Asobi. We couldn't be happier with the reception to Astrobot and to see how much joy Astro is bringing to homes all around the world.
Like
On behalf of Team Asobi,
cue
thank
card.
you so much. Now we still have a few surprises up our sleeves. Today's trailer was a sneak peek at the DLC we'll release later this year at no
Cool.
additional cost. We'll have more to share soon. But for now, let's enjoy the state of play.
You see what they did there? They had a little Astrobot on his shoulder.
Listen to me, burnt one.
Oh, it's Einzul Gone.
Walk the midnight walk. You better be sure to keep your spark safe and burning.
That's got to be Einzul Gone. Russ is like, who the hell is that? He's like, he has no idea. Don't worry about it.
There was a monster in the woods.
And on you go, like a moth into the burning light.
This looks kind of neat. See, the wife loves this kind of stuff, but she doesn't want to play it on the PlayStation.
Thank you.
Took the sun away. Little soul, you charming little wanderer. Where are you off to now?
Thanks.
And so it was that the burnt one and a small flame took a wander down the midnight walk.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I thought that, and that was right up front.
Yeah, this is the most interesting thing in the entire thing.
There's a lot of downhill from here. The Alan Wake teaser was just like, oh, that interests me because I love the DLC for the Alan Wake games. It's really cool and kind of, it's not tied directly to the main story. Sometimes it's far-fetched shit. The first set of it was themed like some Twilight Zone kind of.
Yeah, Nice Springs.
Yeah, each episode was a little different and about something completely different.
And they took him away. Mother said I couldn't play outside anymore.
Oh,
No.
Everyone had fled. She said the country was sick. But we would be okay. Mother always said monsters didn't exist. I thought they lived under my bed. We were both wrong. They live inside our heads.
yeah, this looked interesting, and then the gameplay happened, and I wasn't as interested anymore.
Yeah.
When he had that hat on and looked to the side with his curly hair, it looked like Mike Rowe. It's got some dirty jobs for you.
Get in this cement truck. Get to work.
Now I look like Watch Dogs, man.
Yeah.
That gameplay killed it for me. I mean,
I just don't care anymore. I'm done.
It just didn't look fun. It looked too like, oh, I jump really high in the air all the time and come slamming down, and I skip a couple frames when I do because I'm supposed to be fast.
Yep.
Have you seen Yana? Something happened.
What is this? This is Metro VR.
Metro VR, yeah.
Is this a new one? Didn't they suck off PlayStation VR 1 and make a VR game too?
Please,
well, here it is.
Oh, is this a remake of that?
I don't know.
I think this is a separate thing.
This is different. This is like a newer VR.
This is made for VR. The other one was just like a VR version of one of the games.
Did you not hear any of that? Yana, is that you? I'm seeing things, hearing things. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
The whole hand floating in the air is an immersion killer for me, man. Like, give me my goofy arms and let me do wacky shit.
Yep. Metro Awakening VR.
Yeah.
The night sky tragedy. Long ago, you humans slaughtered each other until the whole world lay in ruins. And yet, you have been granted another chance in Auroria.
Auroria.
It must be the will of your beloved mother goddess. However, I still have no trust in your kind.
That's like genuinely more gameplay than God of War. Which, by the way, was another one of those games that you played that you didn't talk about. But
oh yeah, yeah.
We used the term game loosely.
God of War Ragnarok. I played that a little bit. Had never played it. It came out on PC. And I think I got to the first combat-y part of the main game, and then I flipped over to Valhalla and got to the first combat-y part of that. That's about where we are.
Yep. Just play that.
And all I do is just throw the axe and spam collect. Just throw the axe and spam collect, and then just strafe back and forth so that when there's two guys, I get them coming at me, and I can hit them both and pull it back. That's the whole game. There's all this other shit I keep unlocking, like hold this. I guess sometimes it helps when I hold the collect button after I have my axe and it turns to ice.
Yep.
That's the other thing.
Yeah, you'll sometimes be able to do things with that.
That's it.
Fucking Pal World. They finally got it. But not in Japan, boys. Not in the home country. They are getting sued by Nintendo.
Is that in the news?
No, but I can talk about it briefly while
So,
Pal World is on.
Here's the deal with that, is they tried to file some shit right when the game came out.
They filed a patent in April.
But they tried to file a fucking lawsuit when the game came out, and it pretty much instantly became, nah, you have no grounds.
Yeah, it evaporated.
So with the timeline, they immediately turned around and filed a fucking patent. And what's the patent for? It's some dumb mechanic like aiming,
being able to capture and throw monsters or something like that.
Yeah,
some garbage. And they patented it April 2024, and they got the patent in June. But still, their lawsuit is after the game came out in January.
Yeah,
game's already out, dog. Like, I guess the reason for this even continuing is because it's happening in Japan. Japan has different laws, but still,
it's
a mess.
Nintendo did that's dirty.
Yeah.
What they did.
A U.S. court, this would get ripped.
And they are just so threatened by Pal World. And Power World, yes, Power World is growing. We heard that deal with Sony, getting in bed with them to basically handle the IP moving forward and all sorts of media, ranging from TV shows, comics or whatever.
Yeah, they signed some deal for animes and stuff.
Animes, so yeah, I mean, this is gonna be something that, I mean, if this takes off and the community accepts it, like, it's gonna be in the mix with all the other animes and stuff like that, and
this is going to be another
other
5
Pokemon
million copies for this game.
So Nintendo was very threatened, and the joke on the internet has been, wow, we're all the way here to this, and Nintendo will still do anything except for make a good new Pokemon game for Pokemon fans.
Yep.
Which adds Mondo Gecko and
They'll do literally anything but make good Pokemon.
Here's a mistake.
extra cost.
This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game we played at like a fucking year ago at this point.
Yeah.
Both of these updates
It's just now getting some DLC, and this is a 4-hour game, dude. You sit down here and play this for 4 hours, it's over.
You'll blast through it even sooner than that if you try hard enough.
And 95% of players are never going to come back to it. It's kind of a one and done.
Yeah.
Probably small little communities like, I play that Ninja Turtle game all the time. Give me like the SNES games and the arcade games. My friends. I'll take those arcade games.
Yes, you heard right. Keanu Reeves is joining Sonic X Shadow Generations as part of the upcoming Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie cast.
So is it Sonic X or Sonic Cross?
By scenes from the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 movie and arrives December 12th. The Sonic the Hedgehog 3
Because I don't know
movie pack
anymore.
is included in the
I've heard it
digital
different
deluxe
ways,
edition,
even in anime.
which lets you play the game 3 days ahead.
Oh,
of
I
its
thought
October
it was the
25th
other way
release
of saying and.
Sonic and Shadow,
Yeah.
Sonic X Shadow, Sonic Cross Shadow Generations.
Yeah.
I've heard it so many different ways.
In my brain, when I see it, Sonic's. What was that game called before? Just Sonic.
Sonic Generations.
Yeah, Sonic. No, it's Sonic X Shadow. So it's kind of like and.
Yeah.
手作りのジオラマを使ったファンタジアネオディメンジョン150も作りました。
So, I don't know if you know anything about Fantasia, but this is a game that he released on mobile like fucking years ago.
I like the fucking JPEGs on the ground.
Yeah, that's mobile. But they're making it on consoles now, which is great and all, because it's basically it's Final Fantasy. It
looks like Final Fantasy.
That's the Final Fantasy guy. That's Hironobu Sakaguchi. That's the homie. And he's got the composer. On Xbox. Tell me to play it on there. I'll play Fantasia on Xbox. Yeah.
We're just over a month away from
He really
the
needs to get
release
off
of
mobile and
Dragon
get a
Age: The
game
Veilguard.
going. We can skip this entirely. This is like 5 minutes of the show. Junk. You're not done yet?
Like, it's such a fucking... I mean, I never was into Dragon Age at all. I will
hated
tell you
Dragon
that right
Age.
up front.
Yeah.
Like, never. But to me, this is kind of a departure from...
Dragon Age?
Dragon Age visually, just in general.
Yeah.
Like...
I remember when Dragon Age Origins came out on the Xbox 360. That was a very huge departure from that.
First time in Bright Falls.
This is your jam right here.
The FBC's research department set up a facility. The Lake House. If I had any clue what was waiting for us in there, I would have just kept on driving.
Oh, look at that. Wonder what that means.
She just said the FBC's there.
I know. Look at that hallway in Metal Gear.
I mean, Control's what we have to thank for this game. Even existing.
They're all...
Alan Wake 2.
Alan Wake 2. You mean monetarily?
Yeah. Yeah, for them to have faith in it to do what they did for that game and go back and then make a sequel. So, and then, that part of that was the huge success of the Alan Wake DLC for Control. Made them go, okay, yeah, we got to make this next Alan Wake game, and it's got to be fucking killer.
Yeah.
So, of course, that's cool. They're paying some homage back and doing a Control DLC.
Hitman.
Yeah, this already existed. I think I can play this on Oculus. And I think it was on PSVR 1. It's just
I guess it's better now.
higher resolution now and eye tracking or whatever. But look, he's got arms.
Intuitive gestures.
Yeah. I got a pistol in my hand, but I'm gonna open the door.
Honk. Blurg.
And it looks nothing like this when you play because like the motion tracking's so sensitive that it's just like, and you're like always missing when you're grabbing certain things. That was a cool level. The racetrack.
Yeah.
Mark Zuck's coming out with a new headset, by the way, and actually looks kind of cool. It might be one that I consider getting at some point. It is the Oculus 3S, so it is more like the Oculus 3 than you would expect. In terms of its hardware. The only main differences is the screen type and resolution. It's a 1920 by 1080 display.
Okay.
And a different screen type than the high res one in the 3.
Okay, so you like the type of okay.
Yeah, but still a better res than the Oculus 2, and it's a little bulkier. And the camera placement is these 3 circular triangle lenses on both sides, but it's starting at $299.
That's not bad. Yeah. And it plays all the old shit, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, and it plays everything an Oculus 3 does now, and it has the full color pass-through, high fidelity AR ability to do your pass-through and have your screens up. Yeah, so...
VR just gets better and better.
Yeah, and he's also coming out with some big old blocky glasses that do the holograms, and it's going to be fully immersive AR glasses that weigh, like... I don't know. They had a specific amount about how they had to weigh. Yeah. And they've been building these for 10 years. And we saw
after hiring Carmack, you can't fuck with Zuck anymore when it comes to VR.
And he's like starting to look more human. He's
he hired a whole new team for himself.
He's been hanging out with like UFC guys and getting his mind right.
Well, he hired a whole team to do a whole transition of his like his profile in everything. Like his hair's different.
He's got that curly hair.
Happy.
He's got his little beard thing going on.
Yeah, but he's still sold data.
Still awkward, but I mean, all this stuff people called him a failure for dumping in the meta, whatever. I see that he's still a leader in kind of entry-level VR.
At least he's owning it, you know? He's owning the VR segment.
Yep.
I get that.
So, yeah, that Oculus 3S is supposed to come out real soon, and that I was just doing that going, wow, that's, I mean, if I was going to upgrade, I would probably just upgrade to that and be fine as opposed to needing, $499 for the version I need. Save a couple $100 and have cool new features and,
Jeez.
And more stuff on my PC now is actually getting Oculus support. Like, a lot of times you just tapped in through Steam VR.
Yeah.
But now you'll open certain newer games that have a VR mode, and you have your Steam VR mode and your Oculus VR. So it just communicates with the device a little better, knows exactly what it is.
Okay.
The whole works. But, yeah, that VR there reminded me that Oculus is coming out with that new one, and I was very impressed with everything they said on it and the price.
Yeah, that sounds great. This is depressing because these games are great.
Yeah, I booted these the other night. Well, I booted the second one. This is another situation where I think this is going to be like, I hope not as bad as the Grand Theft Auto, but this is another instance where the first one is going to benefit more from this than the second one, because the first one's a PS1 game.
Yeah, PS1, Dreamcast,
the second
PC.
one's a PS2 game.
Yeah. Oh, well, the second one's supposed to come out on Dreamcast that got canceled.
Yeah, but it wasn't a PS1 game. So
no, that would have never came out on PS1.
The PS1 version of this remaster is going to benefit more from the limited tricks and whistles that they put on it. The second one, I will tell you, I booted it up this week. Mine's i version, upscaled to 1440p. Auto HDR on my monitor.
No reason for this to exist.
And it brightened it up just like I said they brightened it up when you see it slide by and everything's kind of brighter. It looked exactly like this. The cutscenes look a little better in the remaster, and that's it. that they're pre-rendered, and they just they're able to upscale those differently. Full on AI upscaling.
Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2.
But yeah,
excited.
$30. That is one thing that people said, like, that's all right. Thank you for not making it $40.
How much is it?
$29.99.
$30.
Yeah. So I mean, everyone was expecting it to be fucking $40.
I know.
So
I know, but still.
But yeah, looking at it, the first one's gonna benefit better from the remaster stuff. The second one, if you've got the ability to play it on an emulator on a PC, like we do, it's pretty much the exact same settings that we do. It's just internal resolution 1440p or 4K, whatever your monitor's capable of.
Yeah.
Turn on the anti-aliasing bullshit. Widescreen support, that was accepted for the PS2. And like I said, my monitor has auto HDR that kicks in when I start playing these games. So I already got that little brightness and brights and darks and vivid color boost that this remaster has. So I don't know what. I think the only thing that would have saved this is what you said. If they could have taken the same route with these upscales, but included more games.
Yeah.
And then fuck it,
More
$40.
games.
$40.
They
Or
could have done better.
If they did, there's 4 of them, right? That they could have put on here total.
Oh, they could have put the Blood Omen games, the Soul Reaver games. They could have put Defiance on here. Yeah,
But
they're
there's
missing
probably
like
4
3
good
games
ones
at
that
least.
they would do, including these 2, if they wanted to even begin thinking $59.99.
They could have just been the entire Legacy of Kain anthology.
The Legacy of Kain, Legacy Soul Reaver, Legacy Blood Omen, Legacy Collection.
Yeah, the whole deal.
Use Legacy as many times as you can. Charge a little more for it, and you could have done this same bullshit with the Hot Weekend upscaling.
Hell, you could have hired Amy Hennig to write a unique story for the Legacy of Kain franchise and had this team build a whole new game in the engine.
Or a level.
Something.
Yeah.
Anything. You could do that. Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool if they actually
instead
got
you
the old
this,
writers back to do some cool shit?
Yeah, it just looks like what we do with emulation.
Yeah. Nothing different. And all if they make new models and you flip back and forth, it's whatever.
And of course, the controls are modernized, and I will tell you once again, the first game's going to benefit from that way more than the second game. Because PS1,
There's
PS2.
refinements that you see between the two.
And yeah, I mean, that's like what I looked at is that I mean, it's hard to compare these two because this was god awful. That Grand Theft Auto collection that they had, it was like, we see what you're doing.
That was a lazy shit.
GTA 3 was the only one that benefited from the draw distancey stuff, and then kind of bringing stuff because it was the first one.
And that was also they screwed that one up too.
And then
launch.
I mean Vice City. Let's be honest, it didn't graphically. I think it aged worse than 3, just because of all the limitations it had. As you're in this beautiful Florida,
the smeary, traily kind of.
How many times do you feel like you're looking down somewhere that's not sparse with buildings, but they can't put shit on the screen, and you're just in this like, it's like sunset in Florida, hazy colored, like. It's like I feel like 3 did a little bit since we were in the dense city of New York, and then San Andreas. I mean, come the fuck on. Mm-hmm. I mean, the console upscaling alone, just doing that did all we needed for that. But the Grand Theft Auto one got ruined by so much because they let AI have a field day with everything, and then we just saw all of that slop and laziness and all the changes to the signs, the misspelled words, because they just let AI just upscale the whole fucking game.
Yeah, and they let the employees that did it just run rampant. Like they just totally threw it away.
Is there somebody in the chat?
Yeah, it's Oso. He's subscribed.
How come
to
I don't
Tier 1.
see him over here?
I don't know.
Thank you for that. Yeah, you're supposed to. She's supposed to. I see you yapping. Look at this. I'm
yeah,
talking about the blue one.
I don't. Oh my gosh, it shows it on me on here, but doesn't show it on this.
That's weird.
What the hell? It shows it up there. Oh wait, no, that's for. Yeah, it's up there.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to bring this over
What
here.
the hell? It never shows you.
I think I need this for pure posterity reasons. A second chat on the screen here.
I actually got one more thing for your care package. I gotta get
Oh,
that
yeah.
together.
Also, your care package. He got
It's my fault. That's
he got
why
some
it's
more
not
stuff.
sent.
I see a box you could send it in.
Oh, yeah. I actually have a box now. I can throw it together. But I want to get a good care package going. I've been trying to get that Chipotle habanero hot sauce you've been trying to but I cannot find it. I found the habanero one from Gunslinger, which is the same stuff but it's different. I'm trying to get you some cool stuff that you can't get over there.
Over there, in your foreign country.
Over there in your foreign country of the Denver area. You got bit by a hobo spider.
What's that mean?
What happened?
Is he homeless?
So he needs a care package.
What
Yeah,
is
he does need a care package.
What is a hobo spider?
I'm gonna look it up right now. What is a hobo spider?
I tend to not learn about spiders and snakes and stuff in life just because I don't like them.
That's
what
a big spider.
does a hobo spider bite do to your ass?
Bite effects.
The reddened area becomes
dangerously
blistered
venomous.
between 15 to 35 hours after the bite, and about a day later, the blister breaks and oozes.
It can cause skin necrosis.
A neurotic lesion may form and can range from 1/2 to 1 inch or more in diameter and take several fucking months to heal. Was this in your house?
This is something that can cause necrosis.
Because if it was in your house, I'm sorry, and I hope you find a new home because of the great fire that you had to set to burn the entire house down after that happened. I do apologize, but I understand. I get it. We would do the same.
Oof.
But Jesus, dude. Fucking hang in there.
So it's better than a brown recluse bite, but less risky.
I mean,
those will kill you dead.
Sounds like you got some different trade-offs here, though.
This is going to be, something that causes necrosis.
Painful headaches have also been associated with hobo spider bites, and I guess that's during the healing. The healing, I don't know, man.
Yeah, we got to send you a care package.
Yeah, you got to get that out. You
Well,
got to get that out.
Some actual care.
Yeah.
Some real deal shit.
Put some ointment in there for him.
Something.
Some Camphophenique. Don't put that on there. Camphophenique.
No.
Back to this slop.
Slop. That's about right.
What's this? Oh, this is Spooky PS1.
Yeah.
Horror spooky.
We tried.
They've done one of these before.
We've done several of these before.
Well, there was another big one that was even
Bloodborne
advertised on
card.
PlayStation.
So happy.
At last, we've returned to our ancestral land, Agaspa.
A what?
A what?
Build villages and nurture vast ecosystems.
I'll be right
in
back.
Towers of Agaspa.
What is
The
this?
colorful world includes unique creatures, a peculiar cast of characters, and also allows you to invite other players to visit your island.
Okay, so it's like a co-op-y thing, and you can build islands and bring your pals.
Towers of Agaspa launches
Towers
into
of
early access
Agasba.
this November.
I thought PlayStation didn't like early
Epic
access
Games
games.
brings a split-screen mode to LEGO Fortnite this October.
You can play Lego Fortnite and split
Fun
screen,
versus
ladies and gentlemen.
1000 in Dynasty Warriors Origins.
Brand new Dynasty
And
Warriors
Koei
coming
Tecmo
at ya.
Games is ready to share the release date. Let's take a look.
I'm surprised that Dynasty Warriors has been going on this long before tapping into the old Origins train.
You have crossed paths with men who may one day bring about order. Until then, you must adapt to the chaos and find a way to survive. So choose your path wisely.
I've never really. I mean, I've played a couple Dynasty Warriors in passing, whether it be like somewhere when I was younger. Never more than once at a sitting. Or testing out emulation. The only Dynasty Warriors game I've really played is played and played the shit out of for a good couple months was Hyrule Warrior. Played Hyrule Warriors, that's the one.
Oh, wow.
It's not about how I never really, I mean, outside of in passing, maybe a couple times as a kid somewhere, and then testing emulation, I never played Dynasty Warriors except for
Cast.
I never really played Dynasty Warriors.
Hyrule
myself.
Warriors.
Is to see this through.
And I unlocked all the fucking shit in that game, so.
I think I played a little Dynasty Warriors 2 on PS2.
But I do know that's basically this game. And every time they come out with one, it gets a little better because of new mechanics, and that's about it. But the general mechanic is the same.
Yeah.
You and far too many enemies, and you have a chance. You have a way to win all the time.
I wonder if they're ever going to make 99 Nights back compat.
Do you hear what I said? That I'm surprised Dynasty Warriors has been around this long before tapping into the Origins train. That's,
Yeah.
you know, that's
I've had like many.
bravo.
Dynasty Warriors Gundam?
Yeah, but we haven't really done just like Origins until now.
No.
So good job on them for holding out as long as they did.
I don't know if I care about Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter. A lot of people do, huh?
Yeah, but this is like the longest thing in here, isn't it?
Look at that cat. Do the cats talk?
Sometimes.
I don't think he talks.
Probably not.
But he was walking on 2 legs and carrying a backpack, wasn't he? I could have. We gotta. There he is. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that fucker.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up?
You're gonna play these games?
No. I don't think I'd know how.
I think you could learn easy enough. If you picked up Elden Ring, you can pick these games up.
I don't know. What do you do in these games?
You hunt monsters.
Yeah, but is it like cool?
Yeah, you whack them to bits and then you make things out of them. And then
Is
you
it
whack
like
bigger
Elden Ring?
monsters.
Is this like a boss fight?
Yeah.
I mean, I could see the mechanics are going to be completely different, but yeah, this does kind of look like. All right, dude. Maybe I'll give one a try. What's a game that's like this? A Monster Hunter game.
A Monster Hunter game. That's
Yeah,
like
which
this?
means like it'd have to be a newer one that's relevant, that's available, that has decent graphics.
Rise.
Okay. I can play that anywhere.
I think that's on Xbox. You can probably play it there.
I'm gonna play it on PC.
You can probably play it on PC. What
Yeah.
Monster Hunter games? Monster Hunter World? Monster Hunter.
I'd give it a try.
Yeah, you can play Rise.
And it looks like this kind of graphically.
Oh yeah, it looks crazy. Like it's one of those games you're like, dang, they put a lot of detail into weird little shit, like food.
And are there little cats?
Yeah, you just saw a cat just hit something with a hammer.
No, I'm talking about in the Rise.
Oh yeah, I bet.
I'll give this a try. How far do these games go back?
Oh, so back. They go back to like PS2 at least.
Shit. That's cool. I know a lot of people like these. It was never quite my thing, but now that I'm finding out that it actually looks like it has serviceable combat.
Yeah, you whack on shit, and it's got you dodge and you roll and you do stuff and you upgrade your dude. Like,
okay.
Some people don't stop playing these games.
I know, that's what I hear. So maybe I'll give it a try and see if. Because I'm looking like, like I won't like get like totally into this, but if it's playable enough, this will be like one of my like passive games that I just play. Once or twice a month for the next 5 years.
It's so funny too. When you think Capcom, you think Street Fighter, right?
I got so many passive games that it's like I don't even feel like my library's full because like I include like I said the Forza Horizon games. That's passive gaming to me. It's like I want to pick up a game and play it for 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I do a lot of that for Forza. Yeah. But yeah, this is one of those games that just people have played forever.
Okay.
It might be up your alley, maybe.
I'm gonna give one a try. I'm gonna give one of the newer ones a try. That's available for me to get at a good deal.
Yeah.
And I'll report back, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Yep. Okay. All right. Gotcha. There you go.
Yeah. People talk about how Street Fighter. No, Monster Hunter's their moneymaker.
I just hate how they're marketing this.
I don't care about.
I don't think they need to market it like. I mean. I just don't think the comedy is so far from funny now. Lego comedy was never really designed for me. Like the movie and stuff. It's like it's really, really har kind of jokes.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's even the case here. This is something different.
I just don't understand.
The writing for this in this trailer, I'm like this the whole time.
Who is this for?
I forgot to mention the pre-order.
Hi everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani.
Because Horizon's such a serious game. Like for
they make it serious, yeah.
But for what it is, it's not a joke. It's
not a good fit.
Uncharted has more jokes than Horizon.
They could have used literally any other PlayStation franchise.
And I'm almost thinking that even if they wanted to do this, did they need to go? Because like I said, the jokes aren't even har funny. They're like, are these jokes what I'm hearing in any of the marketing for this, where these characters speak and say things? Like what happened to the writing here?
Yeah.
For Lego. So my thought was for something like this is they didn't have to go like that and like, but maybe it could have had a slightly more lighthearted, serious tone.
And anyone who owns the original PS5
But lighthearted still, so that it, you know.
It could have been a different franchise, though.
Maybe, I mean, that's fine that they made this one. It's just, I just don't get the whole Lego writing, and which apparently has went downhill.
Yeah.
For a game like this, because like Sarah's a Horizon Zero Dawn. She's not interested in fucking Lego. She's like, she knows it's gonna be a different style Lego game that she's into.
Yeah.
And from
So
what
she
she's
doesn't
already
have any
seen,
interest
she's
in
like,
that.
she's no interest.
Huh. Okay.
No interest. No interest.
Weird.
Unless that was your Christmas gift to her, then she'll play it.
Oh, no. I didn't buy anything.
Dan's like, oh fuck, we were like knocking out Christmas yesterday, and we got that.
No, we didn't start Christmas.
But yeah, like she's not interested in that.
But that's not all.
Who is? I don't know.
We're not even halfway through the news.
That's gonna be funny when that Horizon Lego game sells more on Switch than it does on PlayStation.
Isn't that going to be crazy when that happens?
I'll laugh my ass off.
Yeah. When that happens. No, notice how I didn't say if.
I heard you. I heard you.
Yeah.
I heard you, Danny-Hyphen.
Good. Because that's what's going to happen.
Is that the same dude as earlier?
With 2 more
No, it's a
different dude. I think it's just controller garbage.
We better watch this. Need more 2-hour battery life controllers? We got you covered. And they cost $5 more than they did a week ago.
Really?
That Concord tax is real.
Bro. No way.
I'm not gonna lie that I don't like the weird texture.
The
color.
first chroma color, yeah.
But-
the first one is sick.
Bro, these controllers are. I mean, I don't understand them. First of all, I don't care about fucking adaptive triggers. What gets me is like, they're like fucking $79, and they last for 3 hours.
We recently revealed the newest.
You already have all the PlayStation controllers you need.
I get these for like $100 now.
Which, by the way, my X button is starting to stick.
Oh, get in there and fix it.
That the new
Yeah.
console makes
It's weird.
with PS5.
You can fix
Have
it.
to pop it open.
A lot of times you can just wrap your lips around it and blow really hard, and then it's fixed for 9 months. That's
All
what
right.
I do with my trigger buttons every now and then. If like one gets start getting sticky, you just
All right.
get in there and blow really
I guess
hard.
I'll have to do that then.
We're excited for
But yeah, my X button's already sticky on my PlayStation controller.
Oh, on your PlayStation controller. I thought you meant this.
No, PlayStation.
Here's a look at
Oh.
some of the games that are being
Just
I mean, you
goes
had
to
that
show how
since-
often I use that.
You've had
huh?
that since launch.
a few titles
I know.
that we're
Oh,
revealing
so you're fine.
for the very first time today.
Yeah, but these fucking controllers, bro, I charge this thing like once a week, and I game a lot.
Yeah.
Like I get like crazy like 35-hour battery life.
Oh yeah, PlayStation controller you get like 4.
And well, I get close to 40 probably. And here's the secret: is with the customization, all of my profile lights for the Xbox button are at the dimmest setting, and my vibration on my controller is the little hair half setting right after off.
Okay.
And that's how I keep it. And you get like 40 hours out of this.
Yeah,
fucking
you'll
thing.
get a lot of hours.
I charge this once a week.
Yep.
And yeah, I've been rocking this one for a while now. I mean, I don't want to say quite a year yet, but I mean, it seems like every Elite 2 I've bought lasts a little longer. And this one by far is, because I've had that one over there for like goddamn near a year. I have an unboxed Core Elite 2 controller to replace this one when it finally...
I've just been watching this trailer and noticing the only 30 FPS game is Hogwarts. And they showed it for like 3 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
3 seconds.
What's this?
This is Ghost of Yote.
So this was the highlight of the show.
Mm-hmm.
This takes place like 300 years after the first one.
Yeah, so you're not playing as the lead from the
Yeah.
first game. Too bad.
People kind of like that.
Beyond the
That's a different story.
People are kind of hoping that if this franchise continues to do well, that's the future of the games. Is that each one is a self-contained.
To disappear.
Yeah, I wonder how many are we gonna get though.
I mean, how many should we get? Probably like 4 or 5. But you know how Sony likes to give up and just remaster 2-3 games over and over and over again.
And now,
I think the next one's gonna sell like crazy
it's after you.
when it finally comes out. This was like the best game on the PS4 in a lot
I
of people's eyes.
want to see one that takes place like 200 years after this point, like 250 years after this point.
That'd
like,
be the next
like when revolvers and shit start making their way into Japan. I wonder if they got Flute Guy to do the music. You remember Flute Guy?
Did he do the music in the first one?
I don't know if he did the music, but he did the on-stage Fui. You remember him?
Oh, yeah.
On-stage Fui guy. I wonder if he's doing the music. Horses.
You think Jeffy's mad somewhere that he didn't get to debut this on his stage since he's such a PlayStation boy?
Oh, you know Jeffy's a little bit upset, but he can deal with it.
Yeah, but as much as he
can take all he can get, really.
As much as he nuzzles and nibbles on him, man, they don't even give him a bone.
Yeah.
What's the last PlayStation thing he got to premiere? Nothing. PlayStation's been doing their own thing for years now.
It's mostly been Kojimbo stuff.
Yeah, he's got a relationship with Kojima.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Why you got a guitar, bro? You can play me some jams? Boom. Coming next year, probably November.
So that was the
PlayStation state of things.
State of play.
The absolute state of play.
Let me find something. Let me find something here real quick for you. I think I almost found it. Come on.
They should bring back PlayStation Underground. Do sweet, sick demo discs.
Jesus. How would that even work now? You just have to download everything from the fucking store.
What if they sent you discs a la back in the past, like every month or two they'd send you a disc, or quarterly. They'd do quarterly big-ass cool demos where you'd play shit way ahead of time.
So that PlayStation State of Play.
Oh, yeah.
We saw this, 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 and we saw this. So these are all, even though it just said coming to PS5, these are also coming to Xbox, PC, everywhere, basically. And like I said, these couple deals here is DLC, and this is like a remaster with added shit. As
I'm
we
gonna
saw.
play at least 3 of those on Xbox.
This remaster. Oh yeah, I'll end up looking at this one.
Maybe eventually.
On
I'm gonna
my
play Fantasia. I'm gonna play Lunar.
I'll look at this on my PC for sure. Even though I said the combat doesn't really interest me, some of the visuals did.
I'm gonna play that D-Master.
I'll take a look at that Dynasty Warrior. That Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
We just talked about that.
Yeah, we gotta get you on that Monster Hunter.
I'll give it a try. I'm definitely gonna give it a try. Give
it a good 6 hours. Really try to sink your teeth into it.
PlayStation news, as we saw, they did announce recently that there is a Horizon Zero Dawn remaster coming. Now, guess what happened? Horizon Zero Dawn, that's a game that came out in what, 2017?
17?
Yeah. for the PS4. And here we are years later. That game had, of course, went down in price all the way to $19.99, where it has been sitting on the store at full price at $19.99 for the Ultimate Edition.
Yeah, the big boy edition, yeah.
And as of last week, I believe, it was on sale as part of the PlayStation, Plus subscriber sale, where you get the deals if you're a subscriber, like anyone.
Yeah.
And it was on sale for $11.99.
Oh.
The minute that they announced the remaster, the price for full in the store for that edition went up to $39.99. Holy shit. For a PS4 game that worked its way all the way down to $19.99.
So you got to buy that game for $39.99
if you don't own it, and
then buy the $10 upgrade.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
They got your ass for $50 if you don't own this game.
But who are they fucking here?
What the hell?
New customers that might still exist somewhere out there.
Hell?
Because everyone who wanted those games, it's Sony first party, got those games. And over the years, as they've went on sale, you got those games. And now we're going to come out with a remaster. And just to make sure that you don't get a deal and buy the last-gen version and then the upgrade, they're going to charge you the price of buying the whole thing brand new if you don't own it. Minus the $10, because it's $49.99 if you buy it outright.
Yeah.
The new version.
You might as well just buy the new one outright.
So they're going to charge you $39.99 for the old game if you didn't happen to own it, and then get you for that $10 so that you pay that $49.99.
You're still going to pay full
That's
price.
fucking scummy as shit.
What you should do is go get a used copy of that game on physical.
Yes.
And then buy the upgrade with the disc.
All you got to do is keep your disc in the drive. But you can get that game. I'm sure GameStop raised their price because they always do.
They always do.
They always do. By at least $10 across the board. So
try eBay.
You will probably be able to go to GameStop and get a used copy cheaper, but it's not going to be the Ultimate Edition. That's the thing. GameStop's going to be a physical copy mostly.
So you have to have the Ultimate.
I don't know. I don't think you do.
If you don't have to have the Ultimate, then you just put the disc in. And
I don't believe you have to have in the DLC. I believe the upgrade will come with it.
These are the questions that I ask now.
I think you just have to have the regular edition. I can't remember how it worked for... Death Stranding didn't really have DLC. It had some extras that came with ordering other versions, but that was it. And you could bounce from the regular version to the director's cut for free. Last of Us, I believe... I don't know, because we had it. We had all the shit. Pull that up and see what you can find. I got to throw some ice in this cup.
I wonder how this is going to work. Yeah, here. More cup. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I can pull up some information. Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's see here. If I can spell, which I can't. Upgrade. Original. Those who own a PS4, the copy of the game will be able to upgrade to the PS5 version for $10. It does not stipulate whether you have the DLC or not, so I think if you just get the PS4 game, it should just work.
Yeah, and I think the remaster's everything, so it's included in the price.
Yeah, it has
that you
to,
get
right?
all the shit. Because at that point, you're not pulling any files off the old version. Even if you own it physical, your disc is just a license key that they have programmed to accept to run the new version, which I do believe is complete editions.
Yeah, for existing owners of Horizon Zero Dawn, PS4, PC, and complete edition. So yeah, it does list both versions. So yeah, if you have just the initial version, $10. So go get your used copy as quickly as you can. Yeah. Because you don't want to pay Sony prices for sure. That's crazy, man. I cannot believe that. They would just do that to you. Screw it.
And they don't care, and everyone knows. I mean, I don't think that's what I said, though. It's like, who are they fucking? They're fucking a really
fucking new customers.
small section of Horizon Zero Dawn players that just didn't ever own the game. Mm-hmm. Maybe they borrowed it from a buddy or never cared, and finally are like, oh, yeah, I'll pick that up.
Yeah.
You know.
Too bad.
I mean, it's a PlayStation game. I'm sure there's people out there who only played the second one. Yeah. And thought, oh, I'll play the first one someday. But, yeah, that's
crazy.
That is crazy. And what's going to be funny is, and this is the thing, is they already got your $10 to move the second one up to PS5.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that worked, right?
I believe so, right? If you had the PS4 version, you can upgrade to the PS5 version, pay an extra.
Mm-hmm.
I think so, but still, like,
we bought like an Ultimate Edition, so we.
You know they're going to release a Horizon Forbidden West remastered in like 2 years.
I think it'll come with next gen.
Think so?
And they're going to charge you another $10.
It'll be a launch title next gen.
They're going to charge you another $10 on a game that they already charged you $10 to bump up for the last one. But this one I looked at strategically. Like, they're going to be hard-pressed to do this with games you already paid $10 for, like Death Stranding, if they do anything with that original, or Forbidden West. But basically, they also, with this $10 fee, started off the PlayStation Pro with pay us $10 to get that PS5 version that's going to be PS5 Pro enhanced. Right out the gate.
Well, that's how they're doing it with this, so.
Yep.
That's gonna be how it is.
That nuts.
Imagine paying $10 every time.
That's insane.
Shouldn't have to.
Crazy. Absolutely nuts. What else do we got here?
Everything. We just did PlayStation. We have the Xbox.
Well, I think I want
to
take a break before the Xbox thing to have a quick puff. But
okay.
Remember Concord? It costs. Do we know that it costs $400 million?
Here's the thing. The guy who said this stuff is standing firm on this shit.
Well, I know, and nobody is trying to say what they think it is, but the only thing I saw real is that it was $200 million plus, which $400 million falls under that. But I know it costed at least a little, somewhere over $200 million. Yeah. We're not quite sure, but this one fella's really like, if it was $400 million.
People were like, they spent $200 million before this shit hit alpha, and alpha is when PlayStation bought them.
So that PlayStation had nothing to do with the first $200 million, but that's $200 million that their company had, and that was we're monsters or whatever.
Probably monsters. I did hear something. There's actually a link in that video. You can watch the whole thing. But I think he mentions
gonna do
that PlayStation did front some of that money for that previous $200 million. Not everything, but some. That could have been that investment that they made for whatever. I don't remember.
Or they probably lumped it in with when they bought them out. And it was like, here's the extra for the initial development cost.
Yeah.
Good luck. Have fun.
This was supposed to be the future of PlayStation.
So we don't know. We got this one guy that's saying $400 million. A lot of the industry now is laughing at that, going,
yeah, well, a lot of the industry is like,
you're trying to tell me this cost him $100 million more than Spider-Man? Well, yeah,
that's entirely feasible. Halo Infinite cost $500 million.
But also now we're hearing part of that argument is that it was not in development for 8 years, but it was a group of people who came together to yap about it for 4 years prior, and that it was about 4 years of development, which is most. Now, if you look at that, most of the development was done under Sony's roof.
Yeah.
They didn't just buy them last week.
That game wasn't ready, though.
They bought them, almost a couple years ago? 3 years ago? It wasn't 4, was it?
It was like 2020, 2021, something like that. Let me see when they bought Firewalk.
I was going to say it was like 2 or 3 years ago. It wasn't 4 years ago, I don't think. Maybe it was. I do. Oddly enough, like I have a vision in my brain of when Sony bought a couple studios and they were like real proud and they put graphics on the screen and said, "We'd like to welcome Firewalk Studios."
They outright bought Firewalk, according to this, April 22nd, 2023.
So it was last year. Holy shit. But they were already in bed with them.
Oh, yeah. This already started way back when. That's just when they announced the
and
purchase.
They probably were, I mean, that's the same thing. You got to think about how Xbox started working with Activision even long before they knew the deal was going to go through. Because we knew they were already out there talking with teams, working on things, probably planning Black Ops 6 kind of strategies.
Yeah.
That was the same thing here with this studio, is that, it took months Not as long as the Activision deal, but it took a little time to acquire them and get everything to go through. But from what we'd already known, they'd started, it was basically a glorified partnership, and because they knew they were gonna,
they were tied together.
They knew they were gonna own them, so they already wanted to butter up their little investment and get it going.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we don't know, but dude's standing firm on $4 million. That's crazy. Either way,
$400 million.
I mean, it'll all make sense as we're seeing things happen now. I don't know if this is knee-jerk reactions, but it's like, as we know, there was a toxic positivity going on in the studio. We'd already heard the things that was going around saying that this franchise, Concord, was going to be part of the pillars of the future of PlayStation.
Yeah, this was their big Star Wars hit, according to them. They wanted that kind of thing, that
and
kind of mentality for their game.
It got shut down and unreleased in 12 days.
That's so crazy that happened.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're going to see the effects of that for a while. And, like, I just wonder where Sony's going now because when they put Jim Ryan's face on some cookies and said, bye-bye.
We love you, Jim. Get out of here.
The CFO had to come in and basically take over day-to-day operations. And he made a couple statements that kind of said, well, what's next? Because the live service poll was immediately, they walked that back in a lot of people's opinions.
12 games. In
a lot of people's opinions, they canceled the wrong games.
Yeah.
And then dude also came out and said the big budget titles like your big old Spider-Mans and your Last of Us, your $300 million titles are no longer sustainable for us.
Mm-hmm.
So it has been the year of paid exclusivity and third-party deals. Yeah. Is that the future of PlayStation?
Pretty much.
It doesn't have to be.
That's always been their kind of thing. Paid exclusivity has always been a thing for PlayStation, and third-party deals, in general.
Yeah, but they don't have to. Let's make something else than $300 million,
You know what? I think
unsustainable titles. Let's get back to fucking basics.
I believe that Naughty Dog should have been one of those studios that was stuck on Factions 2.
Naughty Dog has no fucking business
Yeah.
continuing on with $300 million studios. I want them.
No.
I want them to take $300 million
I want to put them in the fucking multiplayer mines.
and deliver 4 games with that money.
They could do it.
That's what I want to see.
Any studio can do it. With enough heart and soul, they could do it.
300. You get the budget for one of these big budget games, but we want 3 to 4 games. And we want you to come at us with 4, and we might pull the plug on 1.
They could have done
early.
It. They could have done it with a B team on Factions 2.
Yep. Factions should have came out.
It should have came out. It should have been made, and they should have had a B team running it the whole time, but they didn't.
Factions would have been something.
It would have made money.
Changed history for them with live service.
Yeah. It'd be the rebirth of that Uncharted style fun multiplayer, that fun third person multiplayer that Sony had on the PS3.
Yep.
But no, they threw that in the garbage.
Nope. People are like fucking. They should have brought Factions 1 back. Last of Us Online.
Literally anything. Give us
with the
anything.
remaster.
Yeah.
That was totally any multiplayer aspect of that was scrapped.
Nope. You don't get it.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't know, man. I mean, it's just wild to see that.
It's frustrating.
I don't know what happened. This is why, like I said, I've let my PlayStation lapse. I don't get on it. It's because dude came out and said some shit, and I'm like, well, I already really wasn't a big fan of your big budget games anymore. I didn't, really care about Spider-Man. I didn't, Wolverine's gonna be whatever.
Wolverine's gonna be shit.
I hope it's decent. I think that I'm going to enjoy that kind of combat more than Spider-Man combat, but I'm not I've never been a Spider-Man guy. His combat's boring to me to play in a video game. He swings around and slings web and punches people.
The only Spider-Man combat I got into was MVC2 Spider-Man.
Like Wolverine has claws and he's like, Tornado Claw! Bust the ship and roll!
Yeah, you play Marvel vs. Capcom.
Bust the ship and roll!
That's all you get, yeah. That's what you need.
Yeah. So there is a semblance of hope for the Wolverine thing. I just think the story is gonna be like,
we're Sony, we can't write.
Yeah. So, and I hate to say, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You're doing good, Insomniac Games.
Sometimes you could do better.
Yeah.
Remember when you had passion? You made games like Spyro the Dragon on PlayStation 1?
Mm-hmm.
Just bring that back.
Yeah.
Just bring that passion back, that soul.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna come back, and we got some other news, and we're gonna plow through the Xbox thing because it's gonna be a little easier to just kind of skim through for you guys.
You hate Japanese games.
I mean, it's all gonna be the same trailer like 5 times. That's all it is. So we'll get to it though. It's a much shorter deal, but we're gonna do that. Do a second little segment of news, and then we got a rally game to check out tonight, and then whatever time it is, we'll fill it up with some more gameplay too. Yeah, stick around, everybody. Pick a number, DannyHyphen, between 662 and 739.
704.
704, huh? All right. Well, stick around, everybody. It is the Russ Factor Show. We will be right back. We will be right back.
Try again.
Welcome back to the show, everybody.
Yo.
Tight. Bright.
And?
Out of sight.
That's what I thought.
And we just walked right into it. I just pulled up and I was like, man, I don't hear any music. Oh, never mind. Let's come back. Anyways, Russ Factor Show, Friday nights here with you for a couple weeks. We were on a couple weeks. We're going to be gone a week. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. I think once we're done with our week off here, around the 11th or whatever that is, we're back with you till the end of the year, minus like however, or Christmas is on like fucking Wednesday this year.
Yeah, certain holidays it might be
Yeah,
fuzzy,
but Christmas is on
yeah.
a fucking, so we don't know when.
We might be everywhere. We'll be everywhere, bitch. Just
But
show
we'll
up.
we'll be out a lot of weeks with you. But the 2 weeks off, I think that's done for the year. Pretty sure that's over for the year.
I don't think there's anything special coming.
Yeah,
so,
we had a couple of those where the days we were leaving and coming back from shit just kind of failed. And then we had COVID. Remember that? We took some time off for that.
I think the only weird one's going to be Thanksgiving, really. Think about it.
Yeah, when's Thanksgiving? Oh, it's always on Thursday.
It's always on a Thursday, so.
Yeah,
Friday
so we might
isn't
not be
weird.
here. You'll probably be gone for that. Or
Yeah, we'll figure it out. It's
Not
been a
me.
long time since I heard this song.
I'll be right here Thanksgiving. I don't go anywhere for Thanksgiving.
It's a Winchester song.
My mom's going to be like, hey, come out for Thanksgiving? I'm going to be like, no, you're welcome to come down. Bring your dogs. Might have to plan a little day trip and go back up.
Oh.
I'm sure Neil would come if they agreed to that. But I'm like, yeah, you gotta leave your dogs at home. We got a dog situation over here.
Well, cats are inside, dogs can be outside?
It's not how these dogs live.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why you don't see my mom coming to stay the night, ever.
Alright, well, I get it. They care for the dogs.
Dogs. Damn. I want to thank Oso and Dookie and at least 3 other people for always staying subscribed to the show.
Yeah.
I get a nice little tiny check. More now because the payout's not as high. Multiple times a year from you guys just supporting the show, and that goes directly to my Hulu bill. I think that's the only. It's a weird. That's like the only subscription service I have coming out of PayPal. But it goes to buy us juice for the show and all the dinners that I buy the gang here all year long, and
it does contribute.
Contributes.
It pays for the content that you receive.
We appreciate it. We're not sitting around e-begging.
No, we don't do that.
Yeah.
You show up.
I prefer you don't donate because I always miss it, and DannyHyphen has to see it.
Yeah.
I feel like a dick when you donate.
Fucks up. I'm the one paying attention.
Yeah, that's why there's 2 of us here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so shocking. Check him out. He's dope.
I wonder if he's been streaming.
I gotta check. Yeah, I know he did some stuff recently, but I have to look in.
Take a little peek.
Have a gander, a deep gander.
Yeah. I keep thinking we're gonna figure something out. We got to figure out channel points. I got to show you that. I got to show you that back end because maybe you could assist with that. Because we could get some emotes going, and we could get some channel point rewards going as well.
Oh, he's been playing the Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, the new Zelda game.
Yep. He's been
your
playing
Zelda.
that. Yep. He's been playing that.
Scored mid to average on Metacritic. Like a 80, mid 80s.
I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah, didn't even get higher than Astrobot.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's a Link's Awakening spinoff, basically, right? Starring Zelda.
Yeah. Papa Phil, we're gonna get into the
oh yeah
Xbox thing. Papa Phil.
He's dropping some serious business truth, I guess.
Yeah, he was off playing some games with some PlayStation guys at Tokyo Game Show, and he noticed a flaw in the controller.
Big flaw. I'm
Big.
surprised he didn't point it out sooner.
Big old flaw.
Oh, huge flaw.
And he went ahead and told them all about it here. So let's. This is the video, right?
Yeah.
Oh, am I blocked from seeing this guy's content? Oh no, I'm not. I mean,
goofball.
Well, he's a little bitch.
I know he's a little bitch, but he's the first video I found. I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm J-Dub.
I'm a big dork.
So the X button's in the wrong place.
It's the wrong place.
The X is supposed to be over there.
Why here?
Yeah, A, B, X, Y. Sorry.
He's right.
So the X button's in the wrong place.
It's the wrong place.
The X is supposed to be over there.
Why here?
Yeah, A, B, X, Y. Sorry.
You know where you learned that?
Huh?
You know where you learned that?
Where?
Sega.
Yeah, because they had everything. And,
ABC, XYZ, boys.
Sega, and then you even look at other controllers that had like...
Well, Nintendo has Y and X switched because they're goofballs, but... Well, yeah, they have everything switched, really, when you think about it. A is only... Yeah. Nintendo's all flip-flopped. Sega got it right. ABC, XYZ, come on.
Controllers with the X button in the right place. Let's just see what the Images does with that.
Yeah.
Nope, wrong. Right.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Yeah, it looks like... search Sega.
Well, I know the Dreamcast will. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to see if anything besides Sega... Because I know...
Because PlayStation went with the circle in here, and then Batsu at the bottom, which is cross, which is X. But X, here we always had the confirm button as X, and it was always flip flopped. It'd be XY.
Yeah, and then 6-button controllers from like Sega was ABC.
ABC XYZ.
Yeah, and so you look at this as it was ABXY.
Yeah,
same thing.
See, they got it right early.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
I know.
I hate Google now. Doesn't this shit suck? Like, you
Yeah,
click on shit, it's like it doesn't do anything.
For images, I use Bing. For search, I use Google.
I just feel like the relevance of images is still relevant more on Google to me. It's just the functionality of them are shit now.
I know. They just don't work right.
And, like, they have a new file format.
Oh, WebP?
Well, no, there's an even newer one.
No way.
Yeah, because
what is it?
OBS started like supporting WebPs, and then I was like, oh, sick, I don't have to worry about it anymore. And then I downloaded some other shit file type that I'd never seen before, and it's like, no, OBS doesn't know what to do with this now. Like, you fucker.
Oh my gosh.
There's like some with an A in it, and I was like, what the fuck even is? I've never even seen this. And there was like a 4 in it. Stupid.
Just hate you.
Yeah. All right, let's see.
So, yeah, I mean, Dreamcast got it right. Sega got it right. Let's be fair. ABC, XYZ makes more sense.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the kings of the arcade. You can't argue against that. And if Xbox is going to follow suit, then they're right. Sorry.
Oh, my God. Oh, you got it linked right here for me, huh?
October.
Oh, wait, no,
Blizzard will launch.
This is new. Oh, what happened here?
Oh, they cut out the fucking thing I was telling you about that they never cut out.
Oh, wow. So
They
it
actually
did do
it.
that to
Good
me.
job.
Way to go.
They never do. You still click on some of those events, and it's like there's a whole 40-minute fucking countdown.
Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now.
All right, I'm not
doesn't
going to
mean
lie.
they always will be.
This looks
Politics
really
sick as fuck.
cool.
This looks sick as fuck.
Yeah.
And Eva looks, oh my.
We still don't have a release date on this. There's rumors it's not coming out till next year. But all the things still say 2024. Like all the little sites that haven't updated.
Yeah.
You need the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their
Are
hands
you going to
on
beat
Sokolov.
MGS3 here?
Yeah.
That's right.
This is probably where I'm going to do it.
Good.
Was he working on?
This better be good, though.
It's going to make me want to play 4 after it, though.
So I didn't play Subsistence. I played Snake Eater.
So Subsistence kind of introduced more of the third-person view. Than,
the camera was totally different. And I actually beat Snake Eater.
Yeah, so you beat the more of the top-down,
Yeah.
kinda, angled over.
The weird shit. It was hard. but
What's weird about
for me anyway.
Substance, though, is there still are parts like that. And that was the same. Isn't that how Metal Gear Solid 2 worked as well? Is Substance had the different camera angle?
No, Substance was just more extra shit.
But I thought certain parts, it brought the camera down a little more than it did in the original.
I don't really remember that.
I don't think it's to this scale.
I only played Substance on Xbox.
Okay.
So that's where I first beat MGS2. 3 I played on PlayStation.
And you've never played Substance?
I never played the original Guns of the Patriots, or no, not Guns, Sons of the Patriots, or whatever.
Well, I'm talking about 3.
PS2. No, I played Snake Eater. I didn't play Subsistence.
Yeah, Subsistence is cool, and that's pretty much what this is.
I didn't play the wacky new camera angle
because this has the camera angle.
Yeah, I beat this as Snake Eater.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. Colonel, it'll be our friend, the American.
This looks sick, though.
Yeah, this looks pretty good, and Eva looks hot as fuck.
Like everybody, a lot of the fans are like, I know this cringe, but I just want to hear Kojima even give me the vaguest a bit of a nod of approval to go enjoy this game.
Yeah, he won't though.
That's what people want though, is they want him to just like tell him go ahead.
He won't.
Nope. He'll pretend it doesn't
This
exist.
is the smartest thing they ever did right here. Having someone that actually speaks Japanese start the show.
I like that cat.
Oh yeah, the cat that goes meow every time you see it.
And it falls over.
Uh-huh.
And licks its paw.
I know.
That's a good cat.
This is the wisest thing they've ever done when it comes to presenting games to the Japanese public.
Yep.
And I do like their focus on localizing things, and you'll see that as we go.
Well, they did already say, I mean, it's probably nothing of note in the grand scheme, but they did say that there was a noticeable uptick in sales of Xbox console after the recent price increase of PlayStation in Japan.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a lot of, not time. I mean, we don't have numbers or anything, but it sounds to me like it was enough to get noticed, and it's like a lot of that impulse buy. I'm going to go down and buy a console. Well, fuck, I'm going to buy this one.
Yeah. And they start off showing off fucking All Might and all these characters from My Hero, whatever the fuck. Animus. Overwatch. I don't play Overwatch.
But I'll tell you, like, a lot of the issues here that we talked about the sales of the Pro and things like that, like the world economies kind of have similar notes right now. There's not, there's a lot of countries that are like, it'd be a little more money in that pocket at the end of the week if I had it my way.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Japan's kind of suffering too, because like they're the ones that are suffering currency wise. They have to pay more for certain.
I mean, we're so into, like I said, yeah, the gaming industry's so popular, but that has been a blessing in disguise, only to turn into a nightmare because of what we're getting now.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, gaming is a luxury. Across the world right now.
At the end of the day, it always kind of has been, but yeah, like right now especially, because it's just getting priced out.
People are putting that luxury on the back burner as the games have been turning out how they are. The prices have been going up on everything.
And there's some games like, why bother?
Yep.
Like, I'm not interested in this because I don't care. It's more of the same.
Yeah.
Give me something unique, but you won't. You'll spend $200 million on making a game that way that I don't want to play, but you won't spend like $20 million making a game that's like a bunch of people will play. Just something simple.
Well, you can play this.
You can play a DLC for a game that already is out. Meow.
Xbox no field desk.
Oh.
Dude.
Minasan konnichiwa. Xbox no field desk.
Oh, he did better. He did more
Minasan
American.
konnichiwa. Xbox no field desk. Welcome to the Xbox Tokyo Game Show 2024 broadcast.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to be back at Tokyo Game Show with the latest announcements and updates from our creative teams and our publishing partners. Special thanks to everyone at CESA for your continued work on behalf of players, publishers, and game creators here in Japan and throughout Asia.
Phil.
We're continuing to see growth in the region.
Are you?
This year, more people
You
are
know he's
playing
still
with
doing that
Xbox
behind the scenes.
across all devices.
Because he's just
in
filmed the whole
Asia
thing and
than
he
ever
doesn't know
before.
what's going to be used.
And we've seen the largest number of Xbox console players in the region to date. We have a terrific lineup of games from our creative teams at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios coming to Xbox consoles, PC, and Game Pass before the end of the year. Next week, The Starfield expansion, Shattered Space, will be available to players everywhere.
Okay.
It's the new story expansion to Starfield from the team at Bethesda Game Studios, where the players will explore a mysterious new planet while they find unique weapons, spacesuits, and gear. And as someone who's played a lot of Starfield, I'm pleased that players in Japan will get to experience a fully localized Shattered Space with the interface, voice acting, and subtitles all available in Japanese.
That's more important than you think for Japan.
So, oh no.
What have you done?
Updates from our before. And PC, and it's the new story expansion.
So this is another thing.
What?
Of how I talked about how, like, I've kind of left the bar on the floor for this DLC because I don't know how they're going to pull it off based on what I know. And what I know is, like, DLC for Fallout games.
Mm-hmm.
There was only, like, really 2 that kind of were full of content. A lot of the updates have been for Fallout. Is we got like the automaton thing, and a lot of the workshop, the vault dweller builder, so we could build the vault thing. And like you just had a couple missions you did to unlock shit. But then you had like Far Harbor, which was a whole
standalone thing.
So what he said here kind of gives me another scope into Shattered Space is gonna feel separated.
Mm-hmm.
Because what he said was Japanese players, I'm proud to announce, will experience a fully localized Shattered Space.
Yeah.
Not the whole game at this point.
The whole game's already localized.
Okay,
they already did that. They localized Starfield entirely. They wanted to make sure all the content is localized for this.
And when did they do that? At launch?
Launch.
Okay.
This is one of those weird things. Like, Bethesda has really gone whole hog with localizing their shit in Japan.
Okay. See, that was weird that he brought it up.
Yeah. And
because you almost didn't need to bring it up if that's the case.
This is something they've already been doing for Starfield.
Okay.
It's already localized.
I was under the impression that maybe it wasn't, and that's why he was, like, all big about it, because it was weird to me to think that if the game was already localized in Japan, that you wouldn't care about DLC. You would just assume.
That's the thing about Japanese games, like Western games in Japan. A lot of those companies,
the DLC doesn't.
They charge $20-$30 just for localization packs for games, and it's usually just text translation.
Oh shit! So like
Bethesda's
games
like
get DLC
fuck it.
in Japan, and
is,
it's not localized.
Yeah, and Bethesda's like, fuck it, we're just gonna localize it for Japan. They're gonna get voice. They're gonna get text. Everything's gonna be localized for Japan. Because so few games that are Western.
Well, now I want to play this game in Japanese localization.
You probably can.
Bro, that'd be fun. Then I could just have subtitles, and it could be a weird Japanese.
I think you could do it. You could probably definitely.
Maybe
do it
it'd make more sense with the translations.
Maybe you have a little more passion.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm going to be reading the same shitty English translation in the subtitle.
There's
but
got to
like,
be
the
a way to
say
flip
things
on
is
like Japanese voice and English
Cheat
subtitles.
viewers on. I always want to know what the on is. What gets censored? Twitch obviously censors it.
Yeah, well,
likely harasser restricted. Thank you, Twitch.
We don't have to do anything with that, right?
I know, no, because they auto block.
They already took care of it. Okay.
But I always want to know what this is.
Cheat viewers on spam.
Yeah, but. What does it say?
Doesn't matter.
I'm a moderator. I should be able to see the most vicious of comments here, so I can screenshot them and create videos on the internet about people.
Nope, Twitch won't let you do that.
Fucking Twitch,
they'll censor
man.
the content before it even gets to you. It's like Minority Report.
Oh,
isn't it crazy?
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you never see these, because they always auto block it.
Uh-huh.
But there you go. Terrible troubadour.
Troubadour.
Yeah, that was just weird he brought it up, but I guess that makes sense now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's already localized. It's just great that they're continuing that trend.
I'm excited for Shattered Space. It seems like it's going to be kind of wacky.
It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest DLC Bethesda's made.
Spacesuits and gear.
Aside from what you saw in Morrowind.
Played a lot of Star
Well, and that's the thing, though, is that does kind of disappoint me. But I don't think I will be disappointed because I think I'll figure it out. The deal... I guess they didn't really do this in Fallout outside of the missions that instigate what you go to. But I hope that getting DLC for this game, this is what I said, the bar, the scope you need to do it, is other shit needs to be worked into the game. Like, I need to hear references when I have the DLC installed from people all over the galaxy that I meet about things that may be DLC related. You know, that with something about the Varun.
You want more shit.
Yeah, I just need the universe to be talking about it, especially through, like, you know, if it's something the constellations involved in or planets that are human. That
well, from what I know, and I'm gonna get weird on this because I paid attention to the shit, and I've romanced Andreja. Varun shit's really isolated, so much that not very many people know about their shit. They just know that people that are from Varun
but
are
we're going to
around.
be cracking this shit wide open.
I know.
So
but
I would
getting there is
expect
going to be a whole weird-ass thing.
that for a game of this scale, once we do that, if I have the DLC installed, that there should be remnants of this fact throughout my gameplay in areas that are back home, you know, that...
I'm hoping things start...
That's what I need Bethesda to do
connect.
with DLC for fucking space game. Like, it can't just be... Oh,
Can't be isolated
we
to
go
this
to Far
area. I
Harbor,
get
and
it.
you had a little mission right next to the fucking homestead, right before you get to
You
unlock
want the
it.
butterfly effect to the rest of the game. You want
Yeah,
more...
and I don't need it to be super in depth. I just need
something.
You know, I just need them to have shit written in there that flips a switch when that DLC's installed, and you've done stuff to where, like, you
Wouldn't
know,
it be nice if
the
someone
fact
started...
that this game is growing.
Someone started chasing
I
you?
start hearing chatter about this when I'm running around Neon somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, I need that kind of immersion.
Yeah. Some Varun bomber came
And I
through
will
and
be
added a thing.
I will be sorely disappointed if it's very tied off like that.
It would be sad.
Yeah. I hope this DLC is good. It looks dope. It looks fucking interesting.
It looks weird enough for me to play it.
I just don't know how it lasts past a long weekend.
Yeah.
That's the
What
thing.
if we beat it in a weekend? All of us collectively.
Nobody knows how long it is.
30 hours.
30, 40
At
hours, but you
most.
could probably slam through it in 17 if you did it a certain shitty way.
Mm-hmm. And that's going to be the way that everyone does it?
Not me, and not Sarah. Sarah will take 200 hours to get through it and have more things than we ever knew
I
about.
know. She hasn't even crossed the Unity.
She doesn't plan to.
I know.
Nope.
She's too attached. I get it.
If this game does her justice, there'll be a carry forward system for certain aspects.
Well, I'm sure a mod will fix that.
Like carry your outposts.
She's gonna want to get a platinum trophy in that game before moving on.
I don't think she can. She
Really?
doesn't want to play Todd's game.
Okay.
Not
I
like.
thought she had most things done, but except like a couple things.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, no, the Unity thing.
She doesn't want to finish Todd's
I
game.
think there's like a fucking achievement for going through Unity 10 times.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she doesn't plan on going through Unity 10 times. She's going to set up shop. She's not here to go through Unity.
No, she's never gonna platinum this game.
Yeah, so I was like, give up. Give up on trophies. Don't do cheaty mods, but do just
have fun.
You gotta have anything. Visual mods, cool looking stuff. Fucking the community patch.
Okay.
Disables achievements.
As a Bethesda game player,
You gotta have the community patch.
Not just the community patch. You better be experiencing mods. If you're playing even the console games, no matter what game it is, you better be playing around with mods. And if you're not, you're missing out on a good 80% of that game.
Yeah. I got 2
Skyrim,
installs, guys.
Fallout, you name it.
I got my Steam copy, which is just my, modded to high heavens. When I get that going, it's a fresh install every time. I do some different stuff. I have all my mods locked in that I want to install every time.
Mm-hmm.
I may be on the beta for a little bit, and I can't use my mods, and it totally fucks up my saves a little bit. And then I got my Xbox version, which I can play on the Xbox if I want, but I also play through PC Game Pass. And it is more limited to creation kit mods, but not cheaty ones.
You can't do like shader shit and weird
I've
visual mods.
I've disabled achievements so that basically I can, have all
mods are on achievements
all
off.
my credits and all my items.
Yeah.
But I'm not like instant kill. I'm not like God mode. No, I don't do any of that.
You create your own fun.
But that's my Xbox save. Is it's more focused. It's not modded to high heavens. And that's two different kinds of fun because like I play the game still like how I want. I just want the only reason I want all the money is because every now and then get a wild hair and I just want to do crazy ship buildy stuff. And it's like I'm not gonna sit here and grind to build
don't
a
waste your
ship.
time.
That's not why I'm playing this game.
You have the ability to bypass that if you want to have a good time. You want to do the things you want. You can.
Yeah, I'm playing
That's
this
the great
game
thing about mods
because I want to find like there's a lot of dopey quests you do and stuff just pops up.
Nothing stopping you from splitting your timeline and having a good time. Just having a modded experience.
So that's Starfield. I love Starfield. Fell off a little bit, but
you were.
I mean, I logged.
You weren't on board.
I logged 300. I wasn't.
With the
and I maintained why I wasn't as I logged 350 hours in it. I was quick to need to mod certain aspects. But
there's things
the underling of that game, like I mean, they don't lie when they say Bethesda does shit writing. Of course it is. Nobody talks to you like a normal person in Starfield. They talk to you like some sort of child almost.
Yeah. They really need to figure out the writing in these games.
Yeah, because nobody seems genuine.
They got to get Kirkbride on there now.
Like they made our boy of Quark sound goofy Bethesda. When he talks to you, I'm like, ugh. They should have just let you do Quark.
Yeah, he should have just been just totally silly. They should have let him go ham. That would have been nuts.
Round-based zombies and redefined player movement.
Things that Japan doesn't give a fuck about for 500.
Has been phenomenal.
Black Ops 6 is coming, and
into the full game on October.
There'll be problems with it, but I think this is going to be.
Players will take to the sky.
God's back, and we've been on a long journey because we had 2019, we had Cold War, which was good in retrospect. We had Vanguard, which absolutely blew. We had Modern Warfare 2, which absolutely blew. We had Modern Warfare 3, which was a bit of a return. A lot of questionable things happened during this game, but it was a savior from Modern Warfare 2. And now we have Black Ops 6 that was very, very, very positively received.
Indiana Jones.
Early access beta and open beta that broke records. More beta players than any Call of Duty beta ever.
That's true.
And everybody's excited. So
the world's most famous archaeologist, using his whip, his wits, and more than a bit of
it's so funny because they cut to Indiana Jones just after this,
like Shattered Space,
and it's so important that you hear Indiana Jones.
Japanese. Next year, our lineup of games keeps on going with Avowed, South of Midnight.
Avowed's got a lot of competition now, it seems. I was reading the other day.
Avowed's got a shitload of competition.
Yeah, everybody's like, shit.
I'm also proud to announce that
Honestly,
on November
though,
5th, StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 will be available with PC Game Pass and Game Pass Gold.
Okay, so my question is, are they ever going to put these fucking games on consoles?
I don't think so.
Ever?
Everyone that I see that asks that says if you've ever played one, you'd understand why.
I mean, StarCraft 64 exists, though. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but I think the PC
people love that game. People love StarCraft 64 for some weird-ass reason. How could they not make a good fucking
I think
StarCraft
hundreds
game?
of thousands more people like the PC games, though.
Of course. Of course. And I understand why. You don't have to sell me on that shit.
So, from what I understand,
But
not
put it on
knowing
console.
much
Just
about
get it over
that,
with.
is to not put those games on console, but make a StarCraft game worthy of the name for console.
Like StarCraft Ghost that never came out.
Yeah, that's from talking and seeing people that
That's what I guess
are about
they're
that. Is like I
saying.
guess a lot of the community understands why those games wouldn't come to console, but don't understand why we haven't put a StarCraft game on console in the current world.
Well, they were making a StarCraft game for console
For which one? Xbox One?
Xbox Original.
Oh, see, we should have been doing
StarCraft.
one.
You remember StarCraft Ghost?
We should
You
have been
remember
doing
that?
one now. No, I don't know StarCraft.
Of course you don't.
No, but I know enough to hear these people talk.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
That's,
I think
that's a game that was being made for years.
Making these 2 games on console is not a priority for what fans would really want.
It's just strange because they could make Diablo, they could make Age of Empires, but they can't do that one.
They could. That's what I'm saying though. Is they need what I've gathered in my travels is that a lot of the fans are like, I don't understand why I don't have a new worthy of the title StarCraft game on Xbox. It was back on Xbox
They could do
One
it all.
when I
They
started
should just
seeing
do
that.
it all. Yeah.
Because you can now, and it'd be
You just do
perfect.
it.
Console first, and then it would just work on PC.
Yeah. Anyway, whatever. I digress. Move on. Let's play this. Who gives a fuck?
Help define
Korea
real-time
gives a fuck about
strategy
StarCraft.
in esports and live streaming.
Me too.
And we're thrilled that even more players will get to experience
No,
the
I haven't.
campaign and
Get outta here.
multiplayer modes from these 2 iconic games. So enjoy the rest of the
I'm
show.
not a Blizzard guy,
And
honestly.
arigato
Like
gozaimasu.
I played so few Blizzard games to a point where I give a fuck. This right here.
天使の守護者か守るのはキルクルス・マグヌス大円環だ
Japanese Indiana Jones. I fucking love it. Dude. Japanese
Konnichiwa
Indiana Jones.
and welcome to
It's the
Machine
sickest shit ever.
I'm Gerd Gustafsson, game director on Indiana Jones and The Great Circle.
I'm so
And
glad they
Axel
did this. I'm so
Torenius,
glad they
creative
localized
director of The
Indiana
Great
Jones
Circle,
for
and
Japan.
thank you for joining us here in our
They've
motion
probably done
capture
other
studio
games, but still,
in
this is like
Uppsala.
dope.
Indiana Jones
They would
and The
just
Great Circle
sell you
is
this
a
pack for $30
first-person single-player adventure where
if
you
you're in Japan.
uncover one of history's greatest mysteries.
大円か
その通り
Set in 1937, sinister forces are scouring the globe.
And it
for
kinda
the
sounds
secret
like
to an
Harrison
ancient
Ford
power, and
Japanese.
only one person can stop them.
Does a pretty good
India-
job.
Konnichiwa
He wants
and
to hear it.
welcome to Machine Games.
You should
I'm
have
Gerd
reversed it even
Gustafsson,
more. You would have
game
heard
direct-
more.
Gozaimasu. Game.
天使の守
Here you go. You won't hear
打
it.
天使の守護者か守るのはキルクルス・マグヌス大円環だ
And you'll hear it too as you keep listening. You'll hear it.
Konnichiwa
You're like,
and
damn, he does
welcome
sound like
to
Harrison
Machine
Ford,
Games.
Japan.
I'm
It's
Gerd
crazy.
Gustafsson, game director on Indiana Jones and The Great Circle.
You want to play?
And I'm Axel Torenius,
Yeah.
creative director.
They do a
of The
really
Great
good
Circle,
job.
And thank you for joining us here in our motion capture studio in Uppsala.
Indiana Jones and The Great Circle is a first-person single-player adventure where you uncover
Thanks.
one of history's greatest mysteries.
Well, let's grab drinks firm when we're passing them over
Set
electronics
in
here at the RussFactor
1937,
Studios.
Put those
sinister
headphones on and listen to
forces
this
are
indie.
Scouring the globe for the secret.
like,
to
I
an
am
ancient
Dogarai.
power, and only one person.
Remember
can
Dogarai, the game?
Indiana
We love Dogarai.
No.
問題から
どこだい
そう逃げてばかりはいられないぞインディ見てろ
We are very excited for our players in Japan and around the world to get their hands
His
on
eyes are
Indiana
tripping me
Jones
out.
and the Great
Not
Circle
his, the
when it
other.
launches on Xbox, PC, and Game Pass on December 9th.
Thanks for
Him.
tuning
Oh,
in
yeah,
to
he
the
looks like he's
Xbox
gonna
digital
dominate
broadcast
you.
at Tokyo Game Show, and we look forward to showing you more soon. Arigato gozaimasu.
There you go. Indiana Jones in Japanese.
Very dope. Meow.
Speaking of Indiana Jones, I get all this, right? Yes, I get all this. But I also get all this because Sarah wanted to order
Oh,
it.
she wants to get the big boy,
We
huh?
already got it.
Nice. You already got the big boy. You give it a glow.
We pre-ordered that pre-order weekend. So
Sick. Pretty cool. I didn't know you went ahead and sprang for
she
the
was
globe.
interested. I showed her the game, and she's like,
Let's do it.
maybe I will enjoy this in third person. Because that was a deciding factor. I was like, I don't know if you really like it. It's third person. She watched enough, and she's like, no, I kind of want to play it. And I told you there was a target audience for this. I think this game's going to do well. I will play it. Sarah will beat it.
Yeah. You want to play Troy Baker, Indiana Jones?
Is this going to be the best game ever? No, but it's
No.
made in the Doom engine, so it's going to be fucking performant as fuck.
It's going to be id Tech, huh?
Yeah. This is made in the engine.
But it's Machine Games, so yeah, it's going to be id Tech.
This is in the same engine as Doom and Doom Eternal. So it's well optimized.
Yeah.
Something tells me we're going to have a pretty decent launch. There'll still be a day one patch. There is for everything. But,
of course. Journalist patch.
Something tells me there's nothing super game breaking. Even before that day one patch. So
it's gonna be a first person / third person game.
Yeah,
It'll be
and
fine.
it's they're not pushing things as hard as Doom. I mean, some stuff visually, of course, yes, they are during set pieces of the game. But I mean, this is the Doom. You got to realize what Doom's got to work with, man. Doom is a very
It's not a fast paced game.
Run forward. And we constantly got to make sure everything's loaded in, ready to go, looking good, and this and that.
Well, yeah, Doom is centered around arenas.
Indiana Jones, there's gonna be a few segments where you're running from a spiky ball, but a lot of it's gonna be working your way through shit. So
you'll be all right.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we went ahead and got this collector's edition that had some cool things Sarah wanted. I don't
3 days early access.
I don't think that globe really spins.
If it doesn't spin, I'll be pissed.
It might. I was trying to think about how it could, and I guess it could. It's just you'd always have to be in charge of.
Is the plane not a print? Oh,
no, the plane comes off as like magnetic.
Oh, then maybe it does spin.
But the globe opens up like this.
Oh.
So I guess it could, but the only thing you'd have to look at is that you would have to manually align it if it did. If you happened to spin one half while it was open like Pac-Man.
Okay.
Because there's hidden storage inside of that globe.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm
That's
sure we're
news to
gonna.
me.
I'm sure we're gonna get the box, and it's gonna be a box like that on its side, and the globe's gonna be in there, and all the shit's gonna be inside of it.
Damn.
Yep.
Be crazy.
Yep. So we get that too. Pretty cool.
Indy J.
And the Order of the Giant story DLC will be available.
Whatever.
When it comes out. There's that cat again.
Tanuki Island Express. I don't care. Get to a point that's gameplay. There you go. That's gameplay right there. It's basically Animal Crossing, but you're a Tanuki.
Well, you do some Tony Hawk shit.
You do some Tony Hawk shit.
More like Tony Hawk's Project 8, maybe.
Yeah, a little weaker.
Your quest began, hero. I saw you before you.
Which mana game is this?
Doors of time and space. Let me show you a glimpse.
Oh, this is that other game that's made in like Canada. I forget the name of this game. It looks kind of neat because it's got that pixel remaster kind of look. Look at that shit.
That's cool.
Looks like Octopath.
Oh, that's cool. Camera perspective change there.
Yeah.
Cutscene. Oh, that's wild. This is interesting looking.
What game is this? Reminds me of Grandia. Switch between like gameplay and cutscenes.
Prepare to
Threads of
remake
Time.
History.
Well, there you go.
Looks neat. Humble Games. You've been playing this.
Sarah has.
I know I have been too.
So this is a remaster, right?
Love Katamari. Yeah, it's a remaster of the second Katamari game.
Yeah, because that's all they are. Anytime you see reroll now, it's
They're not going to make any more Katamari games.
This one's a fucking mouthful, though.
We love Katamari Reroll plus Reverie.
Yes. Royal Reverie.
Katamari Damacy. Well, if you've never played Katamari, you should. And this this is a decent time to get in because We Love Katamari is arguably the best one. Honestly, my favorite one is Beautiful Katamari on the 360. That's a good one.
And they're not going to make any more of these?
Oh, I doubt it.
You
This
don't
is
think-
like a time capsule.
You don't
type
think
game.
once they get through all these remasters, they'll make one more for you?
If they do, it'll be a remake of Katamari Damacy.
Nah, they'll make a new one.
Nah, I doubt it.
In Unreal 5.
Don't give them any ideas.
Just be collecting 9/11 towers.
It's on Game Pass. We've been playing it. It's dope. You should check it out. It's got 2 players. Oh, Frag Punk. This is some multiplayer.
This looks decent.
Yeah, doesn't it?
Like, finally seeing some real, like, just generic ass gunplay in it. I'm like, whoa.
Kevin.
And this is supposed to be more just like arcade multiplayer, right? It's not like Overwatchy.
It's kind of, but not.
But it's arcade
It's more like
multiplayer.
cards. Like you equip stuff and then you have different abilities as you play.
Yeah.
It looks really interesting. It's the one that interested me the most.
The combat looks smooth. That's the thing.
It's a NetEase game, so it's Chinese.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. It's crazy, man. Chinese developers are like popping off with some stuff that's really like grasping a lot of the compelling things that all of our current studios have just abandoned for no reason.
It's refining gameplay that exists.
It's really cool.
And they do a great job. Like, yeah, this is the thing I was talking about. Like he's immune from different stuff at the back and the front.
Because he applied certain cards?
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
It looks pretty sick. Like, it looks interesting. Like his Bass Pro Shop.
I mean, it's gonna be crazy to see how this shit balances, though, because I know this game looks fucking ambitious. It sounds ambitious too, with the way you can deck out your characters. It's like, how are you gonna handle the balancing of this game?
There's gonna be some weird fucking matchups.
Someone's gonna wreck this game on weekend one if this was American made.
Someone's gonna find this game,
and they're gonna figure out an exploit of just a combination of things.
Yep.
That just doxes all the servers.
Yep. Sorry, you lose. You lose.
It looks like it's gonna be something to check out, though. This is not one to pass up.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting.
The guys working on it look pretty cool too.
I remember this. I remember them talking about this game before this, even, and it looking pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It's crossplay.
Yep. Ready to go.
All right, NetEase, you get all 5 my fortune cookie. What a reference. Okay, this is Metaphor Refantasio. I don't know how to pronounce that garbage. Do you know those guys that make the Persona games, Russ?
Yeah.
They make this. So this is going to be the new sick hot shit.
Huh? Oh.
And there's a demo you can play. You can actually play the demo of this shit, and it carries on. If you're into that sort of thing.
There you go. There's your gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. This looks like I'm going to have a stroke and
the
a
numbers
seizure.
go down, the numbers go up. That was really irritating sounding. What is this?
That's a furry.
Oh, is this that game that I'm looking forward to? Yeah, it is.
You looking forward to this one?
Okay, so this guy's going to tell you all about this dope waifu action game. Yeah. This guy's going to tell you all about his waifu game. I'm actually going to play this.
By yourself or with your wife?
Probably by myself.
Like in that room?
Oh, in the living room.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was in that room game.
No.
I have to play it with no pants, Russ.
So this is a series, a long-going series that never made it to
This
Xbox.
game comes with an extra joystick.
Not quite that. Not quite that.
They're on the one-handed controller gameplay parts.
Nah. This just got big titty anime waifu.
She's a 13,000-year-old princess.
Nah. That's her right there. That's Yumiya.
本大陸で追い求めるというのが本作のストーリーになっています。
She looks 14.
ここでは大きく語れないんですけども。
I won't go into too much detail.
Don't beat you weenie on that.
Not yet. But you're gonna love this villain.
Gonna
He's
need to
dope.
see some identification.
Oh, maybe a little.
こになるので、これまで以上に魅力的な
Nah, everyone here is
戦うことになるんじゃ
over
ないかなと。
18.
Allegedly.
Anyone's sexualized anyway.
That man looked over 18.
Yeah, definitely.
本作のバトルシステム、今までと全然違うなと思うのはですね。
He says some shit in this thing, and I'm like, really?
例えば敵の攻撃を 100%
We haven't got to
だったり
yet.
とか、要は敵の攻撃によってもう確実に死ぬタイミングっていうのは存在してたんですけども、本作って HP1 からでも回避を繰り広げることによって状況を肯定させるような
The lower HP you are, the more intense gameplay is gonna get.
興奮するポイントになっているかなと思ってます。
So the easier you have it set,
We want to get you pumped.
the more you're gonna win.
戦闘やフィールドに関してもですね、
You can't die on easy mode.
非常に広大なフィールドを駆け巡る。
As long as you're hitting some buttons, you will not die in
Here we
easy
go.
mode.
He's talking about the field of play.
注目してほしいと思っております。
Is this where he talks about it? Yes, here it is. My biggest reference is the first Halo game.
What?
When I first experienced an open world FPS, it made me realize how big the world can be. In this brand new experience, even as a kid, it gave me a lot of excitement. So his big influence for making the world as big as it is Halo.
Halo?
Yeah.
この降り立った時にワクワクしている体験っていうものは
It's like, what?
非常に重要しています。
Okay.
I mean, Halo was just maps.
It was huge maps for the time. Massive maps.
That's cool though to hear that, like,
he wanted a huge world for everyone to jump around in.
Halo was an inspiration for this game.
Yeah. Or just making a big world for this game, yeah.
非常に重要なシステムになっています。まあその結果ですね、ユーザーさんが自分が望む調合結果を得るためには様々努力をしなければならないんですけども、
You can get all weird with your stuff that you do.
本作の醍醐味の一つかなと思っています。
And you can make your waifu all powerful.
それ以外に
And
ですね、
shit.
ユーザーさんが試行錯誤をしてですね、
What if we let user-san do whatever the fuck he
活用
wants?
する方法というか活用できるシステムは
Through
ないか
trial
と考
and
えた
error.
時に、まあ昨今いろいろなところでクラフトであったりとかハウジングというものが流行っているというところが
Oh,
あり
you
ました
can
の
do.
で、
You
我々
can
として
make your
は
own little
アトリエ
bases
シ
and
リーズ
craft
にハウ
and
ジングとい
shit.
うシステムを入れる
Because
こ
of
とによ
course,
って
that's what's
よ
popular
り
in
体験
video
が豊かに
games.
なると思ったためハウジングのシステムを導入す
I
る
don't
こ
know.
とにしま
I'm
した。
gonna get into this waifu game.
そもそもこのアトリエシリーズが初めて、Xbox に参入するタイトルになるので、まあ、そもそもこのゲーム自体がアトリエシリーズ自体が RPG の中でもユニークな作品になっているので、
Oh, of course. That's all RPGs. That's all
非常にこういうゲームもあるんだと
Japanese RPGs in
驚いていただけるんじゃないかなと思っています。ユミヤのアトリエは Xbox シリーズ X、S、Xbox One にて2025
Yeah,
年
it's even coming out on
3月
Xbone.
21日に発売予定です。皆さんぜひ楽し
I
んで
mean,
く
it
ださい。
could come out on the 360 if they had let that happen.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna play your waifu game.
There you go. DannyHyphen's gonna be beating his weenie over
And
that.
this is a different game altogether.
Oh, not beating his weenie over that. I'm not. You will not sell me on these girls being
No,
over 18.
no, I can't do that.
Maybe her. Not that. Nope. Maybe. Nope.
Astrojong. So it's a top-down kind of like this game. You can knock dudes off the platform.
So like this shit's coming to PlayStation, right?
It's like everything, probably.
Okay. But Xbox is getting it.
Yeah. Which is rare for games like this. Asian games in general are
What's
rare.
wild though is like, I think Xbox, even though you know it's a smaller pool of gamers, with the stats that we have on just the shit people, like if this shit pops on Game Pass, like,
yeah,
fans who would have never bought this are gonna buy this, and it's gonna become their new favorite thing because they're gonna discover something about themselves. Oh, I like JRPGs.
Yeah, I like this weird battle royale fucking top-down experience.
Yeah. So I think that's really good that the Xbox is really kind of trying to slowly figure out Asian markets.
What surprised me is how popular Xbox already is in China.
Yeah.
Because of games like Crossfire X and PUBG.
And the Series S.
PUBG especially.
And your 299, whatever that translates to China console that you can play these games on.
Yeah. What is this? I forget what this is. Oh, this is that Bleach game. No one gives a fuck.
Drink what?
Bleach.
Oh.
You don't drink Bleach. This is like an anime.
I heard you do to build testosterone or something.
No.
You used to dump it on your shungite crystals.
You think about Doc? I don't put those all over the casa. All over the La Casa.
I'll teach you.
This is anime. Don't worry about it. This doesn't matter to you.
This is what true despair looks like.
I don't know why they use the English dub for this. They should have just went to the Japanese dub.
Get up. Come on. Get up.
Get up.
Come on. Get up. Come on. Wow. That looks like a really neat anime game.
No.
I wonder if gamer girls will play it.
Sensuality?
Boy, I sure would like to meet a gamer girl tonight here on the Russ Factor Show.
Gamer girl bathwater.
Oh.
No, none of that. I don't care about this.
You like mechs?
I like mechs, but not these mechs.
These aren't mechs. Look at that. You got those ladies? They all look like the same person, but with different wigs.
Maybe.
That's not racist. It was just something I noticed about the art style of this game.
Sure. Sure.
Whoa.
Sure.
I know we haven't been on the air in a couple weeks. I'm not trying to get clicks and views. I know.
It's not hot and spicy, we swear.
I forgot we were watching Tokyo Game Show, and I can't just willy-nilly.
Konnichiwa to Tokyo Game Show.
Konnichiwa! That's more racist than what I said.
I'm John Rush, creative director on
said-
Fallout 76 at Bethesda
Never
Game
mind.
Studios.
It's cultural appropriation.
He's talking about Fallout.
Konnichiwa.
The Japanese Fallout 76 community has been one of our most talented and dedicated.
Have they?
From playtime to levels to
No!
camp building, you guys have been absolute joy
I
to
think
watch and
Fallout
play
76
with.
is a little more popular in America than Japan.
You're just a handful of the incredible vault
The
dwellers.
community's not that big, and it got a boost because of the show, and now it's back to
Here's
where
your
it is.
Japanese creators. They made these.
Well, when you cherry pick, of
course. Of course. That truck could have been more Bosuzuku, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I'm not tearing anything down. I was just like, don't say they're the most, like, you know, per capita, maybe.
Yeah, they might go harder than some other players.
But
Speaking of the future,
we got fellas in America who lack core Japanese values that let them have a slight advantage on being the most ambitious creators in this game. Like I collect pee jugs. Not me. I'm just saying this is the character. I collect pee jugs and have 37 of them here next to me, and I've built an entire shopping mall that you can go see in Baltimore, Maryland, right here. That's the level of dedication Americans have to games. And,
That's true.
I guarantee Fallout 76 #1 fan
Autism
is guaranteed creator is guaranteed to be here in America.
Yeah.
Sorry. And that's not a flex.
That's just the fact.
That's a fact. That's not a flex at all.
There's too many of us.
tell you that camp pets are finally coming to Fallout 76
What?
this year.
Dude, all right, I'm back. I am so back, boys. I can get kitties.
Kitties
Can I have
and doggies.
multiple kitties? Mods are rough in this game. Mods are very limited.
So until then, we'll see you in West
I
Virginia.
better be allowed to have 3 cats.
You'll probably have multiple cats.
Hopefully. And then I'll go back and play again.
You'll have
It's a
cat
fun
names.
game. Meow.
Cat A, B, and C. TC 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this was kind of a sick thing for me. Because this is another one of those things that Konami's doing out of nowhere. They're releasing like a collection of games that's actually worth a goddamn.
Have you played these?
Suikoden? A little bit on PlayStation. You can get like 100 different like characters in this game. It's an RPG. So it's not for you.
So Japan's just remastering games now.
They're just remastering all their games.
Seems to be a Japanese thing.
Yeah, but this is what Konami's doing. This is what they're doing. They're
Well,
not
this is what
making anything
PlayStation's
new.
doing, and
Yeah.
people blame it on the fact that they've like focused on, you know.
Yeah, no companies are making anything new.
PlayStation here is kind of based out of California, not Japan anymore.
They're not making anything new. They're just releasing things that have came out already.
Well,
But they're
that needs to stop.
But Konami, of all companies,
Bro, did you hear later they talk about, they said, explain this to me, how Sarah Bond got up there and said they working on 1,400 games.
I can't explain that to you.
Explain that to me. Because what the fuck, what do you mean 1,400? Nobody's working on 1,400.
I think total all the games releasing on Xbox.
Yeah, I'm wondering what we consider.
What's been announced?
What we consider the metric here, though. Like, because I'm like,
I don't have an answer.
It
for
sounds
you.
like
I remember this coming up, and I remember thinking
it
this
sounds
myself.
like if two dudes who've never even worked in the video game industry have thought about a video game in the basement of a Japanese apartment.
Yeah.
We're counting that.
Yeah.
Because she said we're working with developers on 1,400 games. Get the fuck out!
It didn't
No,
make
we're
any
not.
sense.
We're not working on 1,400 games coming out of the Asian region. There's not
How?
1,400 games being worked on in the industry right now. Yeah, there probably is. A lot of them are crypto miners that
But
are
they're
gonna release on
everywhere.
Steam.
They're everywhere. Here in Asia, no, I don't know.
Dude,
I don't know about that.
There's probably like
That's like those silly comments. I don't know. That doesn't sound right to me.
there's probably like, I mean, there's a million video games being worked on right now from one individual's basement who has fucking like
maybe that's what they did. They counted all
Autodesk.
those games they're not going to approve.
Some guy, anybody who's what software does Microsoft own? Do they own like
DirectX.
Autodesk or something?
DirectX.
No, I'm talking about software that makes assets, 3D assets.
Oh God, yeah, I know they own some. I couldn't tell you.
It's gotta be counting.
I
that.
know they own some.
It's got to be what it is.
They own big ones. That I didn't
How
think
many
about.
people have a 3D asset creator like Autodesk?
Yeah.
Installed.
I don't know. Well, this game
Microsoft
is
is not working with 400 Asian developers. 400 different.
1,400, yeah.
1,400 different developers making games right now.
Sorry. Did you see this? You remember All You Need Is Help?
I don't think this looks fun.
It's a multiplayer game.
Yeah, it doesn't look fun.
It's not for me.
Pixel Junk kind of fell off for me.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
Shooter was like my last.
And the first.
Well, that wasn't the first. Pixel
Oh,
Junk
this-
Monsters, Pixel Junk. There was another Pixel Junk game before shooters.
Oh, this is Slitterhead.
This looks fucking like a Xbox 360
So,
game.
yeah, watching this game, this looks like a 360 game, but it looks a little more interesting than what we were presented. But I don't know if I'm going to play it.
I mean, I'm not mad that these games look like this. It's just like
I would rather them look like shit.
it
and be
just
fun.
really solidifies the fact that we haven't come that far.
No. Let's be fair. 2013 was about when we reached the peak of gaming
And you
in
just
terms of
up
graphics.
the resolution on those textures, replace them with higher res textures.
You could put Rise Son of Rome against anything now.
And change the lighting a little bit with what we've learned since then.
God, just imagine if Crytek went back and remastered Rise of Son of Rome and then put it against this shit. Like, come on. I'm sorry. That linear third person.
This is a
game?
360 game.
This is like Driver Parallel Lines or Messiah. I'm referencing games you've never played. Not Parallel Lines. San Francisco. Driver San Francisco. So you get to bop around different dudes and attack things? Well, you went way too far. Thank you.
Like how sometimes it says it's in 1080p, but I'm like, no, it's not. It's like auto. It's not 1080p.
This game has the graphical quality of Redfall.
主人公がこれは本当に今までないと思うんですけど、姿形のない精神生命体。
Penis men.
命をつないだりとか。
This game has penis men.
Penis men.
9 out of 10. Instant.
Instant buy.
If you include penis men in your game,
dude, you can jump between. Okay, so this game is going to be kind of fun.
It'll be better than Redfall.
This is going to be kind of fun. It's going to be stupid. And probably not the best, but it's going to be kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean, the mechanics kind of look like shit.
But you can jump between dudes and fuck around.
And bro, this looks like a PS3 game. Not a 4 game, but 3 game. But
it's a PS3 game.
To me,
with
it
PS4
sounds like
volumetric.
there's a level of fun in here where if you're into this, you're going to be like, yeah, this is my game for a bit.
I get it, yeah. This is the natural evolution of Blue Stinger.
みたいなところが面白いんじゃないかと思って、そういうところにこだわって作っております。
It's crazy that this game looks like worse
Honestly,
than
it's
games
crazy
we've been
this
calling
game
out for the
exists.
same thing for the last 5 years.
But you think about it, and you're like, this is more of a game.
Like
than
this
those
looks
games.
worse than fucking what's that knockoff? What's that game where you're a serial killer and you got a 5v1?
Oh, Evolve?
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight, yeah.
Yeah, this looks worse
Sorry, I
than
was
Dead
thinking
by
of
Daylight,
Evolve.
but the gameplay looks a little more compelling. Not completely compelling.
This looks like more of a game, though, than a lot of other games.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Those textures are having a hard time being high res.
Oh, they're that
Did you
way
see
on,
that?
They're
Look at
that,
that.
they're that way on purpose, Russ.
I don't think that was the case.
You went back too far. Okay, here we go.
Let's see if it was on purpose.
On purpose.
Bro, look how hard that shadow is. Is this on purpose? This is what I'm talking about.
Give it like a half second.
No.
Click, 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 click.
No.
Click, click.
Nope, that's not how YouTube works, bud.
Click. Oh, so it's been loaded in. That's how it is. That's how it's
Hard
intended.
shadow.
That's intended.
No.
I know. But anyway, keep going.
Fucking look at this.
I know. But this is Animu garbage. Doesn't matter.
This is the state of gaming, though.
I
This is
know.
what I'm saying. This is not artistic.
I've been telling you this shit for like 5 years.
This is not. No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
No, DannyHyphen's like, I took credit for all of negative sayings in games. No, you haven't. But no, what I'm looking at here is very specifics. Like, wow.
I know. It's lazy.
We're
lazy, right?
We're like PS2 here.
I know. You don't have to tell me this shit.
No, DannyHyphen's like, I told you everything negative in gaming is credit to me saying.
Yeah, I know.
It's all right. This is a little bit different than what we've been discussing. This is a critical
It's
example.
pretty low.
And DannyHyphen's trying to downplay it because he doesn't want us to have a good segment on the show. But
so what are you trying to get across?
That this is rectangles. Here's a rectangle of graphics. It's like each one's a panel here.
Maybe it's that variable rate shading shit.
We put multiple panels together,
and then the details like in certain panels.
And this shadow here drives me nuts.
Maybe that's it.
Look at this.
On PC, this would be better.
I don't think so for this game.
This is how it is for this game.
This game might be
It's
ruined.
programmed
at its core
bad.
If this is what I'm seeing here.
Yeah, it's just programmed bad.
Wow.
Just continue. Let's see how it goes. That's how it is the entire time. They designed it to be that way.
여행을 떠나는 건 언제나 즐거우니까.
So what I'm seeing here is they spent more time on animation than graphics.
시작해볼까?
Show me some gameplay.
Mechas, all right. All right. Support. Got a lot of animation. Some of the JRPG bullshit. Okay. Does damage. Got it. Show me more gameplay. It's kind of gameplay. Okay, so you get to RPG around a world.
Or run around this area as her.
Yeah. RPG around a world. Starbites. Got it.
I don't.
Now you get to talk about a 2D remake of Dragon Quest. Got it.
So it's like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Dragon Quest is Final Fantasy.
And it has that 3D pixel remake that we talked so great about, but now DannyHyphen's not going to be excited about for this game.
I never really got into Dragon Quest, honestly.
Because he's just a grifter.
I'd play it.
DannyHyphen's a grifter.
A grifter. You think I'm Groms? Get out of here.
Yeah, he saw.
You think I'm Groms?
Oh, I know all about Grums.
Of course you know. He's a grifter.
Now.
He's a grifter.
He's a grifter.
He's a grifter. Nah, this is just Dragon Quest.
Got that 3D pixel remaster you were just talking about that you love so much a little while ago, DannyHyphen. What's going on now? Well, how the turns have tabled.
I don't know.
Oh, I hate when
I've never played this game.
I hate when those turns tabled.
I know.
And we don't like 3D pixel remaster art anymore when it comes to a game we apparently have.
Okay.
A game that apparently hurt us in the past.
So we should be upset.
And we're bitter.
We should be upset. But we're not, because we like this kind of
Look how
shit.
nice this looks, Dan.
Yeah.
3D
I'm not
pixel
mad.
remaster?
I'm not mad.
You were a minute ago.
I'm just disappointed.
Okay.
I know how Square Enix
He's
used
not.
to make their dollar. He's not, because he made this.
And your glasses look like his glasses.
And you know what? I'm proud of him for doing what he did.
Except for he's got a very different vision than you. Your head doesn't shrink when I look at you straight on through your glasses like that.
He's like, what?
His is like you see his whole back of his head through.
His narrows.
Konnichiwa.
Oh.
Xbox no Sarah Des.
She did
I
better.
am thrilled to be back
Kind
here
of.
at Tokyo Game Show. Our commitment to being the home for players and creators
Her hair
around
is
the
so
world
shiny.
is absolute. And games from Japan.
I just
and
wish she
across
had a
Asia
personality
are
that
I
we
know.
cared about.
From
You see,
heartwarming
you mentioned she's from T-Mobile.
to concept-shattering
She's from their hardware division.
The future
Yeah,
And that's
I mean,
neat and all.
I've got if things play out like they're rumored and the way they're being talked about, they're so rumored that all this shit's based in truth. Is that we'll get something that she's really gonna be part of the reason that we're gonna get an actual handheld that we might be a little bit excited about. That's all I ask from her, and if we don't get that, then I don't give a shit.
I want her to give more of a fuck about games than I do about hardware.
Well, I think we gotta sort out hardware real quick. And that's the thing. And
Hardware's easier to sort than
What
software.
I've heard is that we are not focusing on a mid-gen refresh, and that her main
we know that.
priorities are to give us
The next gen.
an Xbox Series X successor
Big
for
boy.
next gen, and a native handheld. If she can do that for me,
is all about giving you choice. You can play
that's all I need. And then let's get right back to games.
We'll
Give
see.
me that, and let's fucking own that shit.
We'll see what she does.
And we are overjoyed to welcome more games for you to love from a legendary.
I don't want a next gen where we get the Series S and the Series X again. No.
bringing more games to Xbox,
Need experiment failed.
including the upcoming.
If we're gonna get a handheld, we're fundamentally gonna
Yeah,
get that
if
kind of
if my
situation
Series
again.
S is a handheld, I will be happy.
Today on Xbox are more titles coming from Square Enix, including
It's gonna be weird.
Legend of
Well, I think they'll double dip. They'll say that, I mean, it's going to be a streaming device, dude. That's the thing. Is it is going to play your old shit from Xbox Series and Xbox One and everything the
It
Xbox
better.
Series
It
played
better.
native.
If it
But
doesn't,
anything moving forward is going to be streaming. I'm fine. As long as it's just the next gen console, and we are going to release the backwards compatibility machine handheld for you ready to go Everything you can play leading up to your new console is here, and it is also a streaming device to play the latest series games through cloud and Console Connect.
I would support a device like that, but I would love to see some forward compatibility.
I don't want to see forward compatibility.
Just some.
I don't.
Just a bit, itty bitty bit.
I don't even care.
If you can make a native
from
gameplay,
price wise and what I know how much things cost
It's
and
like
what they're going to
PC.
do,
Just
I don't need it to do it. I do not need their next handheld to be that. I need their next handheld to be a current gen streaming device, and then it plays everything natively that your series console can play, barring your
better
storage
play
limitation.
native. It better play native.
That's it. Full native for everything series backwards compat. And then it's just a streaming device for moving forward.
Because you know a lot of
but
games,
it does xCloud and Console Connect streaming.
You know a lot of next-gen games are going to be serious games.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't need this thing to be marketed.
And that's okay.
We'll have a little bit of compatibility.
It'll play on the old.
When they come out with their next gen, I want one console
and
a handheld that promises to do backwards compatibility but stream the latest games.
I mean, ideal. Yeah.
That's all I need. So my expectations are a little lower than yours.
Yeah, That's
I will pay $700
and you know
for my
and that's okay.
Yep.
Those expectations are okay.
I have a giant library though, so I'm a little biased.
Legend of so I
my library is a little bigger than DannyHyphen's.
He came in later and bought in more.
Oh, I bought in more. I got like 250 games more than DannyHyphen.
I sold him on Xbox and he bought in more than I did.
Yep. He's gonna be begging the console share on that handheld.
I mean, I'm gonna get the handheld if it comes out.
I mean, you're buying more later games than I am. I don't buy shit on Xbox now.
Yeah, I buy more Xbox games than you do now. So this is Legend of Mana. I downloaded this. I haven't gotten into it, but it's nice that it exists.
Yeah,
they're porting old games to Xbox. It's nice. It's on Game Pass. Final Fantasy. Xbox.
So this was the big thing. This is the start.
This is 1 through 6. You can skip it.
As they think that Final Fantasy 1 through 6 is going to turn into 7 Rebirth, being the next thing that's announced.
Doubt.
I
You'll
think
get 16 before 7.
You'll get 16 before 7, but Sarah Bond did say their partnership with Square is stronger than ever. Everything's stronger than ever.
Yeah,
that's the
but
buzzword now.
There's games that they're not.
There's
gonna
more
get.
Xbox players than ever. There's more Game Pass users than ever. There's more people on more screens than ever. There's more friendships with Square Enix than ever.
That's what happens when you start building a fucking audience again.
There's more than ever.
Yeah. More than ever, because you started building the audience again.
Yep, so
that's all it is.
Well, Square Enix ain't so happy with Sony either, so...
Well, they shafted themselves with Sony.
Honestly, everything's off the table outside of the things Sony paid for that are going to come out.
Yeah.
I think Sony paid for lifetime exclusivity for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I think they spotted for it.
Possibly.
No matter what, we do not want this game going to Xbox.
There are situations where they pay that.
Yep. I think 7 is the one they did it on. 16 definitely not, because you've already seen it's going to PC. It's coming to Xbox.
Well, you can at least play Final Fantasy VII Original on Xbox.
Yep.
They did release that re-release on that.
Is this the end of the show?
That's it. You've done.
Sick. All right, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back and
play games. Are we gonna play games?
We're gonna come what?
We're gonna come black. Is that what you said?
I think I did.
Oh, don't worry. We're going to come back.
I think I did say we're going to come black. There's a lot of ways to take that.
I know.
Like,
you need to go see a doctor if you come black.
I know if it's black. What is going on in my penis? Remember when we used to broadcast on TikTok?
I know.
Fuck
we get so banned for that shit.
We should go live on TikTok one day. Not tonight.
No way.
When we come back, we're gonna
finally.
Oh my God! Look,
you just knocked over a bottle, you idiot.
Bro, this bottle was full when we got here. Look what me and DannyHyphen have done tonight.
Oops.
We're going to come back and play a rally game. And then I think we'll have time for... I don't think... This rally game didn't seem that great. We're probably only going to play it for like 20 minutes.
Yeah, if that.
So,
we're going to get into other games.
Yeah, I don't think we're diving back on superheroes tonight. So it's just going to be retro anything at this point. But
All right.
I'm Papa Phil and I look old.
X button, wrong play.
X button, wrong play.
X button, wrong play.
X button, wrong play. X button, wrong play.
That X button's in the wrong place. Why you got that X button down there? It's supposed to be right over here, you damn dummy. You dumb motherfucker.
Oh.
Where you put that fucking X button, you goddamn... You... Woo! Poop!
Oh, I love that button. Yeah, something like that.
All right. Stick around, everybody. It's the RussFactor Show. Yikes.
We'll be right back.
Pick a number, DannyHyphen, between 7.
CNBC's Jane Wells live in Los Angeles with how the 360s problems are heating up, literally.
This all came together in this horrific perfect storm.
Oh, the documentary?
360s are literally melting down while
Are you going to give me a number or what?
It was a slow rolling thing, like really understanding how big the problem was.
It
Huge.
started to really be concerning, and the numbers started to grow.
I had a sick feeling in my stomach.
Microsoft hasn't specified the cause, but users say the console's cooling system just can't take the heat of a lot of play.
We were just having failure after failure.
The problem was huge.
Mine just crashed this holiday season. Get one back, turn it on. Didn't even work.
No! Again!
People spent...
Bro, imagine if that didn't happen.
I know. It would have just dominated the entire industry.
It would have changed. I honestly think that's changed the whole...
The 360 was a huge fucking jump.
Yeah.
Massive.
If
it wasn't a fucking
like
hardware failure,
that was the one generation where it was like it was like this.
Yeah.
The charts. PlayStation, Xbox was right here, not here.
Yeah.
Like, if it wasn't for Red Ring of Death.
If it wasn't for that year after that fucking console came out, every console Red Ring.
Yeah. Think how many people went back to PlayStation.
Several. And they went back to kind of shit experience for some.
Because it was PS3.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't care much for Bluetooth on there.
I never had a
chat,
360 though. I stayed PS3 from PS2.
Man, I was 360 early,
and I never fucked with the 360 outside of, we had a buddy who lived with us right when it launched.
It was like magic.
And then never again.
For online gaming and meeting new people, it's like magic.
Yep. I stayed with PS3 and had a wonderful time. And I got to play Metal Gear Solid 4.
Play. You keep using those words. Play.
779 and 805.
Are we ever going to go to break or what?
Yeah, I gave you a number. 779 to 805. Yep. You can't
793.
You can't pick that or 4 or 1.
793.
You can't pick that or 4 or 1. Apparently those songs have been removed from
796.
You can pick that. All right, stick around, everybody. It's the RussFactor Show.
Song's been removed. You can't pick that.
We're going to come back and play a rally game on a race car. So, gameplay coming up. Hot action gameplay. Stick around. It's the RussFactor Show. We will be right back. Welcome back to
Oh my God! Look what he's done. Look what your careless hands have brought upon the show.
Oops, I forgot those stay on. Oops. Welcome back to the big show, everybody.
We're back.
Welcome back to the big show, everybody. It's the RussFactorShow. Thanks for sticking around this long.
Yeah.
I knew you could do it.
I'm Danny
I
Hyphen.
have faith in you the whole time. You're part of the squad. We're going to go out there and get a big fat W tomorrow.
There he goes.
We're going to get a biggest fat W we can get our hands on. And we're going to call those motherfuckers DMZ bots. And we're going to tell them, that was so fucking easy. You guys are trash at this game. You should uninstall.
Wowie zowie.
That's the kind of shit I say in a Call of Duty lobby, DannyHyphen.
Does it go nuts?
Don't you like this character?
Do they go absolutely wild?
We've been test marketing this character off the air for about goddamn near 2.5 months now. We haven't even really I've referenced it maybe once. But that's the first time I really seen I talk to people on the fucking Call of Duty. Like, come on, guys. Oh, dang it. We got Hornswoggled. Oh, man. They got us. I thought we were going to win that one, guys. Oh, man. We'll get them next time. Here we go, guys. All right, squad. Let's lock in. Let's get locked in, guys.
You're silly.
Free Diddy.
Oh, wow.
What? No, I didn't mean that. Don't cancel.
You sure about that?
Don't cancel.
Care to explain yourself?
Don't
cancel. What about the 1,000 bottles?
Don't cancel.
What you gonna do?
Don't cancel.
Huh?
What? Costco doesn't even sell, baby.
I know.
Did you hear the Costco doesn't
Yeah,
even sell? Costco's like,
I did.
Get my wife's name out your fucking mouth, Diddy. Do
what?
not say Costco. Ever again, we don't even sell. We sell baby wipes and baby diapers. We don't sell baby oil in bulk here.
Oh, man.
I don't know where you got that from. Just because the Costco's down the street.
Snorting.
You dang it. You dang dummy.
Wow.
Welcome to the Call of Duty lobby.
So, that's a whole bit I do. You'll see more of that. We actually been doing that behind the scenes. It's really crazy. There's like a whole nother show that only a few people know about.
Yeah. Only a few.
And it's content we're gonna bring you like next year. Like, and I'm just gonna have some backlog cool shit that I can pull out. So yeah. We got a game to look at, DannyHyphen. A little game.
Oh, is it the one that I brought?
Yeah, you brought a game you brought the show and tell tonight.
Show and tell.
Let's get this going. We're gonna have you debut it because you bought this shit. I kicked you off so I could make sure it was set up properly to do this show. All right, let's.
You gotta give me a controller.
Let's take a peek. Here you go. You can. It's in hair triggers, so you might want to flip her up.
Blibbity blabbity.
Yeah, you know it's a racing game.
Bank bank. Hashtag drive rally. Did we already set up all the things?
Yeah.
What do we want to do?
Quick race, probably.
Boom.
Pick yourself a.
The Volkswagen.
So you said the voiceovers, the Terminator, right?
Oh, it's like a sound alike.
Yeah, the Terminator.
Yeah. The Arnold.
Kindergarten Cop.
The absolute kindergarten cop.
The kindergarten cop is your narrator for turn left here, double left, right.
Medium right.
Ease into
right
left.
One, right three.
Straight ahead.
Well, I hope it's still that way. Let's see.
Boy, this game has some volumetric fog, huh?
Right one.
So who's that?
I don't know.
Is that you from earlier?
Oh, this looks like it's different depending on the locale.
So what do you think of this game so far? How much did this cost you?
Wow, I've been $18.
Oh, damn. Are you sad it wasn't $9.99?
I guess you could say that. No.
We are accessing this through our brand new Steam family. If you've ever done Steam sharing, with a friend or a family member and you knew how much of a task it was, well, guess what? All that shit got disabled with the latest update because they finally, and this is actually kind of cool, released their full non-beta version of Steam Family. And boy, it works how you thought it should. Is literally you can be a part of or create one family. Not both, but you can only be a part of one family. I happen to create the family we are starting, and you can have a total, including yourself, of, I believe, 6 people?
Really, that many?
Yeah, I think so. And it's a two-way street, and you send invites. There was a little bug where we couldn't... Did you have to log in through a browser to accept my shit?
No, I did through my phone, kind of.
Okay. Well, we were on a computer switching users and did it. And there was a bug, and it actually told us, is like, hey, this service is down. We tried to accept his Big Mike's invite through Steam on the PC, and it told us it was down and that he needed to check his email and address it that way, and it had you log in to a browser with Steam, so you had to do the same 2FA if you have that enabled, which I think they require. Yeah. And then we were just part of family. You got it connected. So now it's two-way, and you be a part of one family, and there's like 6 slots total. And you all just share games. There's some excluded games, like pretty much any EA or Ubisoft game you might have through Steam.
Oh, too bad.
Pretty much disabled.
Yeah.
And a few others. But, yeah, pretty neat deal. They got it sorted out now. Because, like, when I would set it up with you, it was a one-way street. We would have had to jump those hoops we did last time for me to share, do game sharing.
Yeah.
With me backwards. So when I shared my library with you prior, I didn't have your library.
Yeah. You didn't have any of my shit.
No.
Really?
No. We would have had to sit there and spend time doing the same fucking shit I had you go through.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, but with families, no, it's an immediate two-way street.
Huh.
And, yeah, you're connected to one family. That's it.
Okay.
And the only limitation of it is unless you both own the game, you cannot play the same game at the same time, basically. So,
but you can play other games.
You can play other games at the same time. If you both own a copy of a game you're playing together, then of course it works just fine. Yeah. And yeah, if you're playing a friend's version of an online game, and allegedly that if you got banned from that game, the account owner or person who owned that game, anybody on your family is also banned from that game.
Sad.
So, yeah.
I'll go grab more water.
Don't go get banned, DannyHyphen.
No, I won't.
Don't go get banned. All right. I'm going to try this rally game. What's this? ERS. Yeah, this one looks good. I'm out of money. We don't have that much. Oh, yeah, we do. No, we don't. No, we only got $5,000 late, guys. So we gotta drive this piece of shit. Damn, these get crazy. It's a pretty dope little jam.
Ready for action. It's fast like dragons. Right 2. Left 1. Right 3. Left 2. Right 3. Left 2. Left 3. Right 1.
I don't know if I'm winning.
Left square. Right 3. Right 3. Left 3. Right 3.
Oh boy. Look at this go. Look at this go.
Left 3.
That's something. Oh shit. The fuck did I hit? Just hit some fucking geometry. I got stuck in the geometry.
We must focus.
Oh, I'm not doing good.
Right 2. Left 1. Left 3. Right 3. Left 1.
I'm not doing good. I think I'm doing bad.
Strong race.
I came in third. That's not good. If you're not first, you're last. Cheap viewers on likely harasser restricted. Good try, bot. You got hit again. Do we get any more money? We got $9,000 now. Look at that. Look at that. You just keep doing these. And you get enough money to buy a better car. I guess. And then you come in better places. And get more money to buy better cars. I think that's what happens.
Let's electrify this race.
Let's electrify. Oh, we got that. We got that Arnold Schwarzenegger one now.
1. Left 3. Right 1.
Look at us go.
Right square. Like a drop in beer brook. Barely noticed.
I'm hitting all these goddamn fences. Ooh, shit. Nope. Complete stop. Look at that. Look at that. That's going to kill our placement. This is not going to be a good time, ladies and gentlemen.
Right 3.
No.
Top of castles.
No.
Left 1.
Oh, look at that. I hit every bit of that. It's not telling me what place I'm in or how bad I'm doing.
Right square.
That's not good, right? I want negative or do I want plus? Oh, look at that shit. That's not good. They make it look not bad though. It's like pink. Looks nice. Like I'm gaining points, but all I'm doing is running into shit. Yeah, I think I'm doing bad.
Left 1.
We're gonna get like 7th place on this bad boy. Not 3rd.
Left 2.
Don't think we're gonna get 3rd this time. It'd be wild if we did. 10th place. Even worse. Whew. That's 10th place. I got like $1,200 for that one. I got like $4,000 for getting 3rd place in the first one. So $10,000 car. No way there's a $10,000 car. Yeah, 20,000 is the cheapest. We gotta get more money. Oh, here's the different maps. Have I done this one yet? I don't think so.
This ain't our first rodeo. Let's lasso this race.
So he's taking short fucking cuts. Maybe I need to keep doing that, but more responsibly.
Left 3.
Can I restart? Let me get all loosened up. Loosen my goosies. Here. Let's restart this shit.
We've got a wild stallion under.
I got an idea.
Let's kick up some dust and race like outlaws. Step 1. This little off-road adventure cost us some time. Step 3.
I just got to get faster than this thing.
Right 1. Left 2.
Because that's like first place right there.
Left. Right 2. Left 3. Right 1.
All these little fucking shortcuts you got to take.
Just a small detour there.
What? Oh, no fucking way.
Left square. Right 3. Left 3. Left. Right 3.
No.
Right 2.
Look at that fucker. Now I don't know. Now I don't know how to risk it anymore. Look at that. Dude was fucking going all over the place, and then all of a sudden we can't. And he knew the moment we couldn't anymore. This game's bullshit.
Right square. Left 1.
Yeah. That's crazy, because, like, I don't think you're supposed to go out of bounds like that, but it allows you to in the first part, and the AI exploits that every time. They'll fix that. This is an early access game. They got to put those bounds in so that he doesn't just take the shortcut. Interesting. Do we get a couple bucks for that? I got 4th place. No, we got a couple. We literally got a couple bucks for that, ladies and gentlemen. What's this, to Iceland? Let's do that. Oh, look, it is icy.
Let's sail through this like my last shopping spree.
No.
And fabulous.
I don't want to do that. Ooh.
Right 3. Ouch.
Holy shit. Nah, we start.
Let's turn this race into a fashion show on wheels. Right 3. Left 2. Left 3. Let's not replay that hit like ever.
The dude's right on me.
Left 3. Left 1. Right square. Left 3.
I mean, as long as this doesn't have exploits and shortcuts.
Left square.
Because I think right now, the AI just takes them. It's so programmed to just get from A to B.
Right 2.
And it knows all the exploits.
Right square. Little oopsie.
Very interesting. If I do say so myself, ladies and gentlemen.
Right square. Right 3.
Doing a little better. I just got 0.4 seconds.
Left 2.
Tacked onto my old clicker. Let's see. I don't think I'm first. Second. That's what I thought. Second. Because dude passed me at one point, and I think it did. I think there was an exploit somewhere that he took as well. I wasn't gonna take it because I'm not crazy. Not at this point. Not with this game. No fucking way. Whew. There's a full glass of beer DannyHyphen left over there. And he sure has been gone for a long time. I wonder where he went, ladies and gentlemen. I wonder where DannyHyphen went, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe we'll take a quick break and we'll find out. Feel like I know the answer. Stick around, everybody. We'll see if we come back. It's the RussFactor Show. Had a whole bit lined up.
Did you?
Yeah, hold on. You were gone, so we didn't even know about you anymore.
I was gone.
And we took a break because we were worried. We didn't know what happened to DannyHyphen.
Oh.
And we played so many races. And we thought he had too much whiskey and was puking.
That might have been what happened.
Did you drink plenty of water?
Oh, I drank so many waters.
What about that entirely comically too full beer you have right there?
I haven't even started that.
You want me to drink that for you?
Sure.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and
Now,
lightly hand that over?
Don't mind me if I disappear and drink more water.
Yeah, but don't mind me when I take your comically full beer that you left to go through. I played a lot of that game. It kind of sucks, and here's why.
What?
For you?
Sure.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and let me turn down my radio.
Wow.
Let me turn down my radio. Caller, you're on the air. Because it's an early access game.
Yeah.
And there are... let me turn you back on, DannyHyphen. You're back now. DannyHyphen returned.
Sure.
There he is. Look at him. He's so tiny. Why is he
Probably pale.
Why is he so tiny?
Yeah.
So...
Oh, man. Turn me down. Turn me down.
Turn me loose. Turn me loose. Turn me loose.
No, who is that?
I gotta have it my way.
Oh, no.
Oh, no way at all. Turn me loose.
You're making me nervous. It's making my tummy hurt.
So...
Oh, glad.
So... What was I saying?
I don't know. I'm going to turn green and run away.
Oh, there's exploits in the game.
Okay.
In the fucking game.
What kind?
There's just like, during the start of certain races, they don't have the parameters laid in so you can go completely off course and not lose time and just take these wacky, just dumb shortcuts.
Yeah.
That are so obvious just right there. But then other parts, it's like, no, you get fucked up and get time limit and you get respawned here.
Huh.
But the AI knows about all of them.
Too bad.
So it just does it. Like, I watched the thing go completely off to the right after the fucking second race. And just like, I'm just going to beeline it to this point in the track. But then later, when you think there's even the slightest bit of shortcut, nope.
Huh.
Yeah. And the AI knows about all of it. So I was like, this game's shit because the AI knows all the secrets.
Well, I gotta go.
All right. Look at DannyHyphen go. He's gonna go visit the commode, so to speak. I'm gonna drink this beer with you in front of the fire. Oh. We're going to do some more other streams soon. I got some plans. I was in there playing around the other night with some layouts to be able to do some of that wacky ultra wide shit. I got some funny ones, so we might do that real soon. Yeah. All right, well, we're back here with you next week, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be tons of fun. I don't know when we're gonna get back into our superhero adventure. We might wait till after the next break and just do some other stuff, and then get into it when gaming gets boring again during our fall thing. Because we got a lot of cool ones. We're up to like 3D superhero games now, like your GameCubes and your PlayStations and stuff like that. So, superhero adventure in the year of retro here on the RussFactor Show will continue. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. All right, gang. That's gonna do it for us here tonight on the big show. We'll see you next week. I'm going to try to come on and see you in between. Of course, we got the Wednesday podcast over on the Slotmaster 316 YouTube channel. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. 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 We'll try next time. Come say goodbye, DannyHyphen. Goodbye.
Wow, what a weird show.
I have all this fucking beer to drink.
Finish it right now. He won't do it. Who am I to talk though? Really? I ruined the show. He's gonna do it. Look at him.
Oh, and I got it off the 30-second mark, so hopefully we don't get popped for that, even though they popped me for 8 seconds on Facebook 6 months from now.
Really?
I never respond to any of them, and I'm still here, bitches. That's the secret. Don't respond to your copy claims on Facebook, because fuck them, because they pop you for like 4 seconds of audio.
Yep.
Boy, that beer's going to kick in about 30 minutes.
Yep.
It's early. I'm only ending because DannyHyphen got too drunk tonight. I told him he was drinking too much whiskey. You thought it was a bit.
I drank way early.
But it wasn't a bit. When I said 2 times, I said, you've had too much. And you just said, no, I haven't. I wasn't joking, DannyHyphen. I pay attention to when you start. And we were smoking bongs out there. And look at what happened to you.
Yep.
He's just sneaking out. He's been sneaking. If you notice, he's peckish. He's pale. He's been puking his guts up because he drank too much here on the Russ Factor Show.
Maybe
Our return episode after 2 weeks.
I know. I got too excited.
Oh my god, that beer came up. I'm not mad at you. I just wanted to lift the curtain back for everybody.
I know.
On why we're ending the show right now.
Right now.
Because DannyHyphen can't play any more video games. He's barely here.
You're not wrong.
We're gonna go ahead and get out of here.
It was when Drive came on. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
My brain's like, nope. Can't do it.
Wow. You had 2 more whiskey. Well, one more whiskey than I did once I finished this.
Yeah. I had many beers and many whiskeys before the show.
And then I started pouring your whiskeys.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to kind of go a little light on yours. I usually do these like kind of 3-ish second pulls. I was doing like 2.6 second-ish pulls on you. But I was trying to pour you less Coke too, so the glass wasn't full, so you didn't think I was like duping you. It was like just a smaller drink. Like it was the same drink, just smaller.
Yeah.
Because I knew you had 2 on me. Well, you had 2 whiskeys before we even got on the air tonight.
I had beers.
And then we had these wacky skinny bottles to drink tonight. Look at this. Me and DannyHyphen did this tonight. And we took a tour. I don't even know where the roulette bottle is anymore, but we took a tour there, and I poured us both a roulette in the middle somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you had 100 proof roulette as well.
Great.
Whoopsie. I drugged him.
Yeah.
Not really. Hyperbole. Complete hyperbole.
I didn't get did.
Not yet. Night's still young.
Oh, shut up. Don't incriminate yourself.
Really? All right. I won't do that.
Wow, two of them. Three of them.
All right. Well, we're going to get out of here, Danny.
Good plan.
We'll see you next week.
Wow, we're gonna get so banned.
This bad boy, bitch. Feels good to be back. I missed you. Relax your mind, let your conscience be free. You're now rolling with the sounds of the BBE.
That's not how we get out of here. I'm sorry. We'll see you next time. Oh, God, it fits. Good night.